file an additional affidavit to bring certain documents, Lordship. So 2 weeks time I granted, Lordship.
What is the matter about?
A matter, Lordship, pursuant to a departmental proceeding, Lordship, my salary has been stopped.
Okay.
But without following the procedure of Rule 9, Lordship, they have to...
For 21 matter,
Yes, Lord. After 2 weeks.
on the prayer of 3 Decca learned counsel for the petitioner, matter is adjourned by 2 weeks to enable filing of additional affidavit.
Lord.
Yes.
Problem. Documentation item number 5, Lordship, with the consent of the other side. I'm not a petitioner, my Lord. 3 weeks can be granted, Lordship. The maternity time after petition, Lordship. Some development is going on, Lordship. My Lord, that may be fixed, my Lord. They're taking several times.
Okay. 3 year to will that learned council, learned standing council, higher education department has paid for an adjournment.
After
Full
petition.
Accordingly, matter is adjourned to be listed on 16th of July.
Can
Six.
it be a little bit later, Lordship? On 27th July,
27 will be a long time. Today is what?
because some progress is going on.
Today is 12. We are giving on 16, more than a month. You sought 3 weeks time. On 18th.
Eight.
On 18th.
July.
18 July.
July.
18/7.
And let the matter be listed for admission matter. It is likely to be listed on 4th June, but it is not listed.
Date was fixed.
Yes,
If date was fixed, okay, Monday next.
obliged.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, I beg to pay before listing the writ petition
For?
for Monday. Motion, lordship.
Motion is. Yes.
Deeply obliged, lordship.
May it please your lordship, with your consent and after submitting adjournment request, I beg to mention item number 22 and 23. I pray for fixing these matters after summer vacation as my senior has some personal difficulty today.
17, 18 matter, madam. All matters. How do you grant adjournment in 17, 18? What is the difficulty of a senior?
That's difficult.
These are all matters. A prayer for adjournment has been made on behalf of 3 NC Das Learned Senior Council appearing for the Dibrugarh University. These are connected matters.
No, separate.
In both the matters, Dibrugarh University, okay. For the para, considering, however, considering that these matters are pending since long, while adjournment is granted, the matters are directed to be listed for hearing. We fix a date on 16th of July, on 15th of July. Other side, please inform the other side regarding the date. No, regarding the date, 15th of July, 15/7. If they got any difficulty, let's ask them to come to the court. Okay.
May I please, Your Lordship, I just want to mention item number 30 of supplementary list.
Yes.
As because conducting counsel, Mr. A.R. is not available today. And due to his
Air Bhuya is for the petitioner.
no, yes, Lord.
14 matter.
Lordship, his mother-in-law expired day before yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yes, have you informed the other side?
Yes.
A prayer for adjournment has been made on behalf of 3 A.R. Bhuya, who has been stated to have suffered a bereavement. Para. In view of the personal difficulties expressed, matter is adjourned to be listed immediately after the summer vacation.
Obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 2, Lordship.
Yes.
Matter may be adjourned for the day, Lordship.
2.
Item number 2, Lordship.
Yes, you have something to say? Yes. No. 2. You are for the
Take it,
petitioner.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, item 2. 20 matter on a request made on behalf of the petitioner. Matter is adjourned to be listed next week. Yes.
Obliged.
Please, Lordship. I beg to enter item number 4 with the consent to the other side
Item number 4.
on behalf of Dictator.
Okay.
I'm from the petitioner. For
Yes. What do you want?
Respondent number 8 and 9, Lord. Yeah, our salary has been stopped. And on earlier occasion, Lordship, they are directed to file impeachment petition, Lord.
Filed or not?
I do not know,
he
Lordship.
doesn't file, my lord. He is on medical. He is on medical leave, my lord.
Okay. Some
One-
personal grounds. We'll have this on
Next week, Lordship.
next Wednesday. Okay. A prayer for adjournment has been made on behalf of Sri B.K. Das on medical grounds. Para.
On 19, Lordship.
On the other hand, the learned counsel for respond number 8 and 9 has expressed urgency. Para. Considering the above, while this matter is adjourned, list the same
On 19, Lordship.
on 19.
19, Lord.
19:6.
Obligate.
19 is what?
Thursday.
Okay, none in Thursday.
Obligate.
Are you comfortable?
My lord, one small request, in this, my lord, July, my lord, in the month of July, there is some medical emergency of one family, my lord, we have planned something. So,
It cannot be an emergency in July.
yes, my
It
lord,
is a planned thing.
planned thing, yes, my lord.
Okay,
Yes,
don't say
that-
emergency.
my
How
father's-
can emergency be in July?
In this summer vacation, my lord, we have planned some medical.
No, that is okay. You tell us when.
24th if possible, my lord.
24th July.
24th.
Okay, 24th July.
On 50th of that month. Item number 23, my lord.
Both will say. Okay.
50th of that.
24/7. Beleg order diba, huh? 22, 23. Yes.
May I please the Lordship? Lordship, I have to mention the petition number 1012/25, my lord, for listing, my lord. My lord, this is the service matter, my lord.
Fresh matter. It's not a fresh matter. Listing for what stage?
My lord, for orders, my lord.
Last listed when?
Last date of last posting, my lord, 28/5/2025, my lord. My lord, praying for interim order, my lord. Already,
28/5. Why have you mentioned?
My
Why are
lord.
you mentioning this? Not a
my
matter
lord,
for
mail
mentioning.
practice- My lord,
This is mention memo is not for those matters to get it listed. Unless there is an exceptional urgency, we don't entertain mention memos. Sorry. Except for motions. Yes. Next.
obligement.
Item 27, something is.
May I please, Lordship?
May I please-
Lordship, no submit. Okay. Lordship, here the petitioners of the Gate 4 employees of Divine Polytechnical College of Assam, Lordship.
You're the applicant.
I'm the applicant,
They are
my lord.
the-
Let him
That is-
address the court.
Yes, yes, Lordship.
Yes, what is it?
Wait, please, my.
Yes, what is this IA for?
My lord, this is an IA for stay vacation, my lord, of order dated 2012.
It's come for the first time.
First time.
Will you like to file objection?
Yes, Lordship.
Will,
They also filed yesterday, Lordship. Honorable Justice, Lordship, you can also fix a date 17/6,
17th of June, my.
June.
okay, we'll have it on 17th of June. You file your objection till
Yes,
that.
yes, Lordship.
Okay.
Yes, Lordship.
Heard Sri P.R. Sharma, learned counsel for the applicant who has filed this application for modification, alteration of the interim order dated 2012-2024 passed in WPC so-and-so. Expert interim order.
Yes, my lord. We
Expert.
were not there in the.
Expert.
Earlier, they were not party, Lordship.
Later on, we have filed.
They filed a intimate petition, this number to allow them, they are private respondent. Lordship.
Expert interim order. Full stop. Para. Sri. Your NH Laskar.
Yes, Lordship.
Sri NH Laskar, learned counsel for the opposite party writ petitioner, has however clarified that the present applicant were not even the respondents
Yes.
in the original writ petition
Yes.
and got themselves impleaded
Yes.
subsequently.
Yes.
Full stop. He further prays for some time to file objection.
Yes.
Para. Let such objections be filed and the matter be listed on 17. 17/6.
Yes. Lordship, similar repetition.
Interim order passed earlier to continue to the next date of listing.
Lordship, similar repetition is also pending, Lordship, which was tagged, Lordship. Lordship may be listed along with repetition number 697/2024, Lordship.
List along with WPC 6972 of 2020,
6972/2024, Lordship.
24 said to be similar.
Along with Lordship 6957.
One will do.
Yes.
My lord, may I kindly submit, my lord? My lord, as my senior friend has just submitted my lord. My lord, the writ petition, my lord, actually there is a IA civil my lord 1880/25, which was where notice was issued yesterday. My lord, that may kindly be tagged with this IA.
I cannot be tagged. It has to, what is the writ petition number?
My lord, 7001 of 20.
Okay.
Ye-
and, what number did you say?
Along with this 7001, Lordship.
Okay, 7, huh? It's already listed.
Already listed, Lordship.
It's already there. Okay.
Deeply obliged.
Available.
Deeply obliged.
We'll have it on 17th.
Yes, 17, Lordship.
Okay.
Yes.
Highly obliged.
Item 1.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
My senior N Bora is in late in court for item 5. Personal matter, appearance matter is going on. Path
We'll have it after some time. 18 matter, we're not going to,
In this matter, we need to file our affidavit, Lordship.
we'll not wait for affidavit of 18 matter.
Otherwise, Lordship.
How many years have gone? Can you count even? We
Lordship-
cannot count from 18 to 25.
In fact, Lordship, in 2000.
We don't know how to count from 18 to 25.
In terms of cabinet memorandum of 2020, Lordship, I just have to obtain instruction as to whether this petitioner.
If you have the instructions, well and good, otherwise you are going ahead with the disposal of the matter.
Next week,
18
Lordship.
matter, sorry.
Next week, Lordship. In that case. Because of that, in terms of the cabinet.
A joint request for adjournment has been made. Full stop. However, considering adjournment, Sri P.N. Sharma, Learned Standing Council, Elementary Education has submitted that there are certain developments, including cabinet decision,
Lordship.
which he would like to place on record. Para, considering the above, writ petition is adjourned to be listed on Wednesday next.
Lord.
It is however made clear that on the next date, this court would not entertain any prayer for adjournment.
Lord.
As this matter is of the year 2018. Item 6.
May please, Lord. Lord, the matter relates to my Lord, nomination of respondent number 6 as the President of School Management and Development Committee, my Lord. Lord, you will find page 23, my Lord.
Yes.
My Lord, by this letter, my Lord, the Inspector of Schools, Nogao, my Lord, asked the Headmaster to, my Lord, forward 2 names each for the, my Lord, post of President and Vice President, my Lord. And accordingly, my Lord, my name along with 2 others, my Lord, have been forwarded.
Affidavit filed, Mr. Sharma.
Yes, my Lord.
Affidavit, I have seen, okay, affidavit is filed by the, but Lordship, affidavit. Is the affidavit filed by Inspector of School, Nagaon, Lordship.
Okay.
But I have to seek some clarification for regarding the affidavit, Lordship, is not that properly, Lordship, it was filed, Lordship. That
What about 5 and 6, Mr. Sharma?
My Lord, service, my Lord. Complete, my Lord.
Which
All-
order?
My Lord, that, my Lord, I have also filed one, my Lord, Dusty Service Affidavit, my Lord.
Is there any order?
My Lord, I think, my Lord, there is no order as personal. I have filed on 22/1/2025.
and nowadays, Lordship, regarding this election and appointment of President, Vice President, Lordship,
Just a minute, please. There is an order 34/2025.
Sorry, my Lord, I have not.
34, there is an order of this court that it is complete.
Sorry, my Lord, I have not.
and moreover, Lordship, nowadays, the deputy commissioner, he is empowered to select and appoint with the approval of the government minister. So if the government, they will have to apprise the court regarding that.
My Lord, in that
Whether the selection
notification,
was
my
done.
Lord, I have submissions, my Lord. Because that notification is not.
I have annexed in my affidavit
Yes,
of position,
yes,
Lordship, that
No,
annex.
is this matter in a position to be taken up for final disposal today?
Right now,
You tell us a date then.
Because, my Lord, the term is, my Lord, 3 years.
only that I have been informed.
When
by-
is it completing?
My Lord, on 22,
No, which year?
in 25 itself.
25.
Yes.
Oh, it was constituted in 2022.
Yes, my Lord.
3 years would be completing in 2025.
And the school is suffering. That is informed by the inspector that they are unable to provide midday meal properly because the stay order is here. No one is functioning as a
Then
president.
the urgency is on your side. You
Yes.
tell us when, how soon can we have?
Yes. Government,
Mr. Deori?
your party.
Lordship, we'll fix on next week.
We'll have it on Tuesday next
Yes,
day.
yes.
You come prepared, we'll
Yes.
we'll try for a disposal of this
Yes.
matter. The Learned Council for the parties have jointly submitted that the matter can be taken up for final disposal. Para? considering the above, list this matter for admission hearing on Tuesday next.
My lord, can it, my lord, witness the, my lord?
Yes, that will do. Witness. Kana more than a type of.
Next Thursday
Over.
on 19th.
Or like,
Item 7, please. Mr. Sigdar.
My lord. My lord, here on this case, my lord, reading is over.
I, what is the I for?
My lord,
Well, I filed for my lord salary, my
Got your salaries?
no. So I am
My-
working,
Your provincialization has been stayed.
yes.
my lord, we have challenged his provincialization.
Okay.
The post which has been held by me is filled up by provincializing the other side, my lord.
Private respondent.
Yes, my lord. So therefore, there is a stay against the, my lord,
Benefits.
everything, my lord.
Benefits.
Yes, my lord. So, my lord,
Now, if you are ready, we can take this up now.
yes, my lord.
But the matter is taken up after some time. Sir, as does he has been, he has been handling that. He is on lake another foot. Or another day.
I'll let say one thing, if you look perfect, sir. I'll let rightly or wrongly after starting for since 2000.
Hmm.
Do I have a case? My friend doesn't have a case that I can, but I don't know when it will be finalized. But in the meantime, my lord, I'm working from 2006 work and then got provincialized. For assuming, my lord, rightly or wrongly, I'm provincialized and I'm serving.
Oh, you are not even been getting your salaries.
No, my lord. Only that is the thing. If my
My lord.
friend succeeds also, assuming my friend succeeds, it will not be.
I think you should pay the salaries. but
No, my
pay-
lord.
pay-
If he is paid salary, then my case will go, my lord.
No, no,
How-
we'll make it clear that payment of salaries will not vest
No,
him
my
any
lord.
right.
No, my lord. That will be, let the matter be hearing heard
No,
today.
Mr. Sigdar,
My lord.
even if you
lord.
you succeed,
That will be a violation of the interim order, my lord.
no, we are going to,
Provincialization has been suspended, my lord. How salary can be paid, my lord?
that we are going to clarify.
No, my lord.
No, see, if we need-
Provincialization has been suspended.
see, that is on the prima facie satisfaction of the
My
court.
lord.
That
The
is the-
very illegal, my lord. The law has been violated in provincializing his service.
Now,
my lord.
can his services be utilized in gratis? That cannot be. He will not get the benefit of provincialization, but so far as salaries are concerned, how do you expect
My
a
lord,
person to serve?
working,
without-
he is working. I am also working since 2006, my lord. He is also working, but he is junior to me, my lord. And he is not in the, he is never worked in the post. Law says that unless 6 years service in the post, cannot be provincialized.
You are also serving.
Well, I am serving earlier to him, my lord.
What are you getting for your services? What
My-
kind of remuneration?
My lord, nothing, my lord. At this stage, earlier we get the financial assistance.
Now,
Now the financial assistance scheme gone, my lord. Since he is provincialized, I am not getting anything. He will be paid salary and his
but after the provincialization, how are you serving? You have not been given the benefit of provincialization.
my lord, the benefit the provincialization is not given, but I am working. That is not denied by the authority.
No,
my
as on
lord.
today, on what capacity
I'm
are you?
working. I'm working as an as earlier.
In what capacity? In a provincialized school, if you are not.
That will be answered by the college authority, my
Then
lord.
where have you stated?
I was appointed. I'm working, still working, my lord.
No, where have you stated that as on date you are working? Where have you stated?
My lord.
Please show us.
I'm working. That is a fact. That is
No, you have to state it.
that has been disclosed by the authority also in the impugned order also.
Let us
They
see.
have stated it, my lord.
Where? Please.
My lord.
Okay, we'll have this for final disposal on Tuesday next. You
My-
come prepared
My
Tuesday.
lord.
heard Sri A.R. Sikdar, heard the learned counsel, heard the learned counsel for the parties. Para. Sri J. Abedin, learned counsel for respondent number 7, has however submitted that because of the interim order, his salaries and all benefits, including the salaries, have been stopped. Put stop. Para. List this matter for admission hearing on Tuesday next. We'll try to dispose of the matter.
My lord.
Put order 17th.
Deeply obliged.
17th, na?
Sorry, item number 1, minor.
Yes.
6 on 18 months, can be taken out 20, man. That is some difficulty on 18. Item number 1, man.
We had fixed a date or what?
Yeah, yes, minor. 6 on 18 on can be taken up 20, man.
20. Yes, can be done on 20. I don't know, want to be like Oh. Be started for you.
Man.
Lord, may take item 11 first.
These are all connected.
Before my learned friend starts, my lord, but there is a direction to get the record, my lord. I have received the part of the record, my lord, without the note sheet, my lord. That record is necessary.
Get the note sheets. Note sheets will be important.
Note sheet is important, my lord. They send the record without the note sheet. Before it starts, my lord, I have informed the court, my lord.
Okay, that was the I agree with you. That was the submission before the honorable court on last 3-4 occasions. And they have assured that they will produce the record. Lordship will kindly
I'll
say-
affidavit response has come, my lord.
I think only the selection record will reveal everything. Office note is not required because whole selection is vitiated.
No, the decision will be in the office notes.
This note, my lord.
Decision will be in the office notes. But you have to bring the office notes.
My
The
lord,
note sheets are most
note sheets are
important.
important, but I have received the ones without the note sheet that cannot be connected.
You have received from whom?
From the petition secretary.
BTC.
Secretary.
Okay, get those. What is the matter, Mr. Goswami?
Matter is regarding selection to the post of headmaster.
Okay.
Rule 14 of Assam Secondary Education Service Rule provided that selection should be based on the basis of seniority, district-wise seniority, as well as 3 consecutive years. They have not considered the selection process as per Rule 14 and 16, and they have got the selection at the state selection board by the state selection board, and they have, as per their affidavit, they have given marks on the basis of interview. And the whole selection is vitiated because of the selection was not done as per possible.
You are one of the candidates.
I'm on the candidate.
Okay. You are challenging the selection on the ground of violation of the prescribed rules.
Yeah.
Mr. Narzari, you are for whom? Selected candidate.
Selected candidate.
Junior to the petitioner has been promoted.
Selected candidates.
Selected candidate. All are working.
You are beneficiaries of some illegalities. Are you beneficiaries of some illegalities? Your prompter is very prompt. Prompter is prompt. What to say, what not to say. Madam, you are for whom?
I'm not sure.
You are also beneficiaries of illegalities. Your smile says,
No, my lord. That is
yes.
correct, my-
She's smiling
No,
happily.
I've already filed it. That is not correct.
Now, how have you met the contention, Mr. Bora,
Look.
that the rules have not been followed,
But there is. Okay.
irrespective of the records?
May I read section 14?
No, we'll
Rule
come to it.
14, my lord, there is a provision for Rule 14 of the Assam Secondary Education Provincial School Rules 2018.
Page.
Page is this lottery is holding this book. This is
Same.
35.
Yes. Yes, recruitment to the post of headmaster.
It will be district-wise seniority list recommended by the district selection committee recommended by under rule 15(2).
Yes.
So the headmaster superintendent. Firstly, the annual the seniority will be and satisfactory on the ACRs of last 3 consecutive years as per procedure provided in the rule 3. Lordship will turn to the why interview was taken. Page number 36, rule 3. The district selection committee shall hold interview category wise and prepare the panel of selection selected double the number of the vacancies of the concerned district. That's why when the interview was taken, marks was given, and after selecting the mark, the most suitable candidates were selected. And the entire selection list might not have enactment in the my affidavit matter.
Based on seniority. Seniority. In sub-rule 3. But if the criteria is seniority is something which can be objectively assessed. Where is the question of subjectivity? The gradation list is before you. It has been clarified that seniority has to be reckoned from the date when they get the graduate scale of pay.
One of the point is that
Now that is arithmetic. That does not need any subjectivity.
And
What you
therefore-
think of me, what you think of somebody else.
thereafter in this segment, interview was thereafter conducted when the marks were given, my lord.
No,
Lord,
marks cannot vary from your likings or dislikings.
Lord,
Marks- No, marks has to be in the manner prescribed. There are certain aspects of selection where discretion is granted to the board
Sure.
to give marks on their suitability.
Sure.
Here it said the seniority and 3 years
Yes, yes.
is here. If Mr. Goswami is senior to the others and he has got 3 years, ACRs have been examined, and if he is found to be senior, then how can you deprive him? Unless you can show that there are other criteria.
The interview has been done. The interview has been taken, my marks has been taken.
Now, in the interview, what is the basis of giving the marks? Have you taken some other parameters of giving marks apart from what has been prescribed in the rules?
The other parameters have been taken, my lord. That's why that particular record.
What parameters? Is it
Well,
prescribed by the rules?
There are rules, there is, I don't think there is rules.
Then if it is not followed by the rules, it will go. It cannot be to your liking or my liking. It has to be as per the rules.
Okay.
That is rule of law.
I will produce the record, entire record, Lord, will examine the record and because
No, if the affidavit is
affidavit is stated, my lord, they are all as per marks were given and the
marks given as per what?
marks taken, there fixed some criteria and the marks were
Let
given.
us see. Records may not be necessary. Affidavit in which writ petition?
Lordship,
1735.
1735.
The page,
Page, Lordship, annexure 1, page 80 onwards.
minutes of meeting of DPC for promotion.
Here is the,
Are you referring to the 4th March 2024?
my lord, annexure 1, my lord, turning page number 80.
10 years experience. 15 years experience.
This interview regarding the district of Basta, my lord, all these marks were given, my lord.
Considered. Okay. This minutes first is for
Mark, page number 80 is the mark given, my lord, minute in the pilot,
Page-
find page number 88.
18,
88,
88.
turning page number 80, annexure 2.
Yes.
This is the committee, it's when the, and ultimately decided
4th March.
4th March.
No, this is the select list from 91. What is the basis of giving the marks? If you come to 89, Mr. Bora,
My lord, 89.
89, these 5 numbers of resolution
Yes.
are only in respect of holding the eligibility criteria, 6 numbers of resolution. Kindly read, for instance, the resolution number 1. Please read.
Resolution number 1. Resolved that the candidate fulfilling the following criteria considered for promotion to the post of headmaster.
So this is the resolution on the eligibility.
Oh.
So how have you given the marks? We need the marks. So if you turn over the page, if you come to the first page, page 91, suppose this Goreshwar High School, the first one, serial number 1,
This is ultimately final.
final.
decision.
So this, Mr. Goswami would perhaps contend that this selected candidate were junior to him, or the other, how many writ petitions? 3, 4. Junior to the writ petitioners.
All are junior.
So where have you stated in your affidavit that the selected candidates are senior to the petitioners? Have you stated that? Let us see. How have we met the averment? Mr. Goswami, where in your petition have you stated that you are senior?
Lordship can list.
Just give the para numbers.
Lordship, para 22.
22. Let us see how 22 has been.
Page 20.
Please read.
Present petitioner furnish herein below details of the candidates, private respondent who are junior to the petitioner have been promoted the post of headmaster at different schools. These are the private respondents and their position in the merit list 45, 51, 52, 97. These are the Lordship the position.
Hmm.
Our position also described where I our
In the gradation list.
gradation list.
Okay. You are above them.
All are. Para 21.
Para
21.
21.
Lordship.
Yes. What is your reply to 21? Mr. Bora?
We will find paper number 70.
We have not given any
Not
reply.
given.
No comment.
Only the
No comment.
no comment. My lord, only the
Private respondents. Where have you stated that you are senior to them? Or rather, where have you negated that they are senior to you in your affidavit? And it cannot sustain. Simple as that.
I will put you the entire record.
No need. See, after all, rule of law has to prevail. It is all about rule of law.
These petitions are all relating to one district, it is Basca.
How many petitioners?
Lordship, in item 11, total petitioners are eight.
Item 11 is WPC.
WPC number 1991.
Of 24.
24.
8 petitioners. 8 petitioners.
8 petitioners.
You are aspirants in various schools. Or was a common selection held?
Common gradation list.
Common
District
gradation
gradation list. I have annexed the gradation list.
of the district of Baksa.
Gradation is published by them has been annexed to the
And the item, how many matters are there?
Five.
Item 10, WPC, 7. And
Item number 8, Lordship, WBC number 1735, 2 petitioner, Lordship.
1735. 2 petitioners.
Yes.
One more, item 9.
Yes,
2.
Lordship, WBC number 176, petitioner, 2 petitioners, Lordship.
2 petitioners.
And item 12, Lordship,
Item 10, my lord, there is another 10. Item 10, there are
10 you have already said. 10 is 7 petitioners.
7 petitions.
Yes, he said.
and
12.
12, Lordship, only 1 petitioner,
petition.
Lordship.
Number?
2339. WBC number 2339.
What of those?
2324.
1 petitioner.
Yes, Lord.
That means that total 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 petitioners. And how many posts have been filled up?
85. Huh? 85.
Total 85, page 96.
Others have not come.
Wait.
Okay, then if this 20 petitioners, you have to examine their case. If they are found to be senior, since the last candidate who has been appointed, last 20 have to make way for them.
Right.
We'll not touch the entire select list. It will be onerous. But tomorrow, if somebody comes, matter may be different. But since till now they have not come, they are sitting on the fence.
In marks also, lot will find. They have given marks. Marks also, they are not giving the marks given in the select list. They are not appointed. Some person is above the marks also. They were also not appointed. As per their affidavit.
And Mr. Bora, similar affidavit in opposition has been filed in all the cases.
No, that will cover entire.
You have filed one affidavit in
One
opposition.
affidavit for all the cases.
Okay.
In 1735, I think it will cover that. Because I have given the chart, entire chart in the affidavit. We are given what mark in each and every in the PPT.
Yeah, Likha. Considering the subject matter involved and the stand of the BTC made in the affidavit filed in one of the writ petition, namely 1735 of 2024, all these writ petitions are taken up for disposal at the admission stage itself. The same pertains to selection and appointment of the post of headmaster in provincialized schools. Provincialized schools in the district. Provincialized high schools in the district of Baksa. Para. To state in brief, the petitioners, who in total are 20 in numbers, in all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petitions, are aggrieved by the selection and appointment of the private respondents in a selection, in an exercise conducted by the authorities. Full stop. The primary ground of challenge is violation of the rules in question, namely the Assam Secondary Education within bracket provincialized schools bracket rules 2018. It is contended that Rule 14 of the said rules lays down the procedure for recruitment of headmaster / superintendent, and the selection has been made, selection and appointment have been made in gross violation of the said procedure. Full stop. Para. On the other hand, comma, the stand of the respondent authorities is that there is substantial compliance of the rules and the most suitable candidates were appointed. Para. I have heard three so and so, huh? Go take a look. Please give in a sheet of paper. In so and so, so and so, so and so. Okay. I have also heard three. S. Bora, learned Standing Council BTC. Please, Mr. Chauhan, Madam Devi, please give in which respondents, which case. Yes. Para on here. The Sri Bora, the Learned Standing Council has clarified that in this bunch of cases. Affidavit in opposition has been filed in WPC 1735 of 2024, which would cover all the cases. He has also submitted that part of the records are also available with him, which however do not contain the note sheets. Para. The learned counsel for the petitioners have drawn the attention of this court to section 14 of the aforesaid rules and has contended that the selection has to be done on the basis of seniority. Full stop. Attention of this court has been drawn to the gradation list to establish that the petitioners are senior to the private respondents and therefore they ought to have been selected and appointed unless compelling circumstances existed, which also are required to be recorded by the authorities, which have not been done. Full stop. It is submitted that the selection has been done based on the whims and caprices of the authorities in gross violation of the rules. Full stop. The learned counsel for the petitioners have referred to the affidavit in opposition filed by the BTC in the which has been mentioned above, wherein the minutes of the meeting of the Departmental Promotion Committee dated 4/3/2024 has been annexed. Full stop. It is submitted that the said minutes has only recorded the eligibility criteria and no reasons have been cited as to how the selection was made or that the rigors of Rule 14 were followed in the strict manner. The learned counsel accordingly submits that the writ petitions be allowed and the petitioners be given the benefit of selection and appointment on the basis of the seniority and in accordance with the rules holding the field. Para. Per contra, comma, Sri Bora, the learned standing counsel, has submitted that the Departmental Promotion Committee in its meeting dated 4/3/2024 had deliberated the matter and thereafter had made the selection. He has submitted that the members are experts and opinion rendered by the expert may not be interfered by this court as the same are within the dominion of the said body. Full stop. He has also submitted that the rules have been substantially complied with. Para. The learned counsel for the private respondents have endorsed the submission of the learned standing counsel, BTC. Full stop. They have further submitted that the private respondents cannot be put at fault as there is no allegation that they do not fulfill the eligibility criteria and the selection was done in a fair manner. Para. the rival submissions have been duly considered and the materials placed before this court have been carefully examined. Para. Rule 14 of the rules lays down the procedure for recruitment to the post of headmaster / superintendent. Full stop. For any reference, the said rule is the relevant part of the said rule is expected herein below. Full stop. The rule in clear terms has laid down that the said post would be filled up by promotion from graduate teachers on a district-wise seniority list on the recommendation of the selection committee. And the selection of headmaster and superintendent shall be based upon the seniority and satisfactory annual confidential report for last 3 consecutive years. The proviso to the aforesaid rules has also clarified that the seniority of graduate teachers would be reckoned from the date of receiving graduate scale of pay by the respective assistant teachers. Full stop. The Learned Standing Council had contended that Rule 14 within bracket 3 is also to be taken into consideration as the assessment taken into consideration. Full stop. While such contention may be correct, comma, the procedure is laid down in 14.1 and Rule 14.3 is only the procedure as to how the numbers of vacancies are to be assessed and the particulars of the candidates to be taken into consideration. Full stop. It is not in dispute that the criteria for such promotion is the seniority and satisfactory annual confidential report. Full stop. In all the writ petitions, there is a clear averment that the petitioners are senior to the private respondents in the gradation list of the district in question. Full stop. So far as WPC 1735/2024 is concerned, where the affidavit in opposition has been filed, such statement has been made in paragraph 21. Is it 21?
In 1991, para 21 and 22.
No, 1735.
1735.
In paragraph 21. Full stop. However, the said averment, which forms the fulcrum of the present dispute, has not been denied at all. Rather, in paragraph 6 of the said affidavit in opposition, the following statement has been made. Page 71, para 6. It becomes, since the stand of the decision-making authorities, which is on record, has not disputed the very basis of the present challenge, and the records placed on record and the records placed before this court would prima facie show that the petitioners are placed above the private respondents, comma, This court is of the opinion that a case for interference is made out. Full stop. However, considering that only 20 numbers of petitioners are before this court, it is directed that the cases of the petitioners be reconsidered in terms of the seniority and the procedure laid down in the aforesaid Rule 14. And if they are found to be senior to any persons who have been selected, such persons have to give way to the petitioners to make their appointments. Full stop. It is further clarified that since the select list pertains to the entire Baksa district, the displacement has to be done from the bottom of the list of the selected candidates. The aforesaid exercise be conducted within a period of 2 months from today. Petitions can be disposed of.
My lord, one WBC number 1513 of 2025 lordship has not been listed lordship, but the same issue lordship. He's also this lordship.
Hmm? There may be some others also. Is there any other
No, no.
petition?
These are the things.
And this,
He's still there.
Subsequently filed.
and he is,
You said he subsequently has filed it.
One
we
only.
When the matter released.
let the matter.
Yes, oblige.
When did you file? 25.
Lordship, it was a lordship listed lordship.
When 25 you have filed,
It's a 25 lordship. 25.
waiting on the fence. Okay. Let it come. It's not before us. I cannot pass any order.
Oblige.
You should have mentioned, you could have
Yes,
called
lordship.
it.
Lordship.
You could have passed the order.
Lordship.
এই কিতাপখন লৈ যাব, ৰোলটো চাব লাগিব তুমি। কোৰ্টৰ পিছত লৈ যাব এটা।
Wait, this lordship, here the petitioner is seeking.
এই হেৰি, just a minute, miss. এই নামবিলাক দিছে, কোনে ক'ত appear হৈছে? Respondent দিছে? Okay. Yes, Mr. Seki.
Petitioner is seeking some MSCPS benefit, your lordship. So I was to place the updated inspector.
which service?
To the issue, your lordship.
What service?
MSCPS.
Where? In a head teacher?
school.
Okay. MSQ, okay.
Yeah. So I was to place the development with regard to the issue, your lordship. So I had the coordination with them. So they said that the original file is missing, so they will try to procure the duplicate file from the Mtron, your lordship, and that they will do it by 2 weeks. So I pray before your lordship to grant me 3 weeks time to give a logical conclusion to the matter.
We'll have it after the vacations.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Part 3, I.H. Sekia, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Para. 3 B. Deuri, Learned State Council, has however submitted that some time may be granted as the original file has been missing, has been misplaced, and the same has been reconstructed in coordination with the Mtron. Para. In view of the above, the matter is adjourned to be listed immediately after the summer vacation. You get the instructions. List on 21st July for AG. Devashish Bhattacharya, AG.
I did 28 subpoenas.
$28. I think he's,
Yeah.
yes. 28. On a request made on behalf of the petitioner, list after the summer vacation.
May it please, your lordship.
Yes, please.
This matter is relating to family pension.
Retired as what?
The husband of the petitioner retired as lecturer, Dear College, Golaghat.
Okay, thereafter,
Actually, he obtained voluntary retirement due to his health return. In the year, my lord, he retired in 87 on health ground.
you fulfilled the minimum length.
Yes, he fulfilled the minimum.
What was his age?
Age, my lord? Age, I have not.
Age.
Age,
What was the length of his service?
he has served 23 years.
Okay, then,
23 years.
okay. Then you
As
have
lecturer botany.
either 50 years of age or 20 years of service. Okay, okay.
At that time, the college was under the system. There was no pension provision, my lord. In 2005, my lord, the enactment came, my lord, at the Assam College Employees Provincialization Act, my lord. But there is a provision for exercise option. The person who wants to remain in the existing system, they have to submit their option. But the person was at that time physically not fit and ill, so he did not got any information regarding this act, and then he could not exercise his option.
Okay.
Lordship may,
Now, what is your difficulty? You are not getting family pension.
yes, I am not getting.
When did your husband pass away?
In 2008.
Yes, Mr.
Lordship, the husband passed away in 2008, but the 50% that was required to be submitted to the for CPF Lordship benefit,
That was already.
that was submitted on the request made by the principal, not by the department, and that too in the year 2012. And as per the rule, Lordship, he should have been an existing employee at that time. Lordship, in 2012, Lordship, the difficulty is that he has not even, his existence is even not there, Lordship. He passed away in 2008, Lordship. So we have not treated him as an optional holder, Lordship. As per the rule, Lordship, he is not eligible.
If Lordship goes to the rules, my lord.
But how do you resolve this issue? It is not in dispute that he has served 23 years, the husband of the petitioner.
No, the rule says, Lordship, it has to be within the prescribed time, Lordship, and during that time, he will have to be an existing employee, Lordship.
Yes, madam, I have filed affidavit.
Lordship,
Yes, Lordship.
Lordship may kindly go through the paragraph 4 of my petition.
We'll have this for final.
Yes, Lordship. On Tuesday.
We'll have this for final disposal.
After-
We'll have it for final disposal immediately after the
Okay.
vacation. We'll fix a date. 24 matter. All, any other respondents? No, have you filed affidavit? Is it required? Who is the decision-making authority? Mr. Upamani? Okay. Mr. Saikia, you are appealing for somebody? College? What do you say? No, your stand. What do you say your stand?
The rule has been amended in 2012, and the time limit.
Is there any provision in the rule for?
Yes, yes, there is a provision, made. That's why I have come after 2012. Lordship may kindly go through the rule, my lord.
Lordship, on 17th July, Lordship.
Okay, we'll have this. This matter pertains to family pension. Full stop. While Ms. P. Burman, learned counsel for the petition, has submitted that the petitioner is entitled to such family pension, Sri Upamanyu, the learned standing counsel of what?
Higher education.
Higher Education Department has refuted the said claim and has submitted that the rules in force do not prescribe for such payment. Para, considering the subject matter, list this case for admission hearing on 17th of July.
I do.
Three, Ms. So-and-so, learned counsel for the Accountant General Assam, and Sri P. J. Sekya, learned counsel for the college in question are present. Your name to likh do. On behalf of R.K. Talukdar.
14th.
Well, many dates have been taken by the state, by the respondents, my lord, on the guise that they have filed some review applications which has not been decided. Lord, there is no stay apparently in the review petitions. And these are the contempts filed and where the main judgment was passed by your lordship, my lord. That is the pertaining to the qualification, DLED qualification of the candidates. And the judgment is clear, loud and clear enough, my lord.
Yes, what is your?
Here we have filed numbers of review petitions that is pending before this honorable. It's the last listed on 13th March. That is on that the lordship has directed to list the matter after 4 weeks, but not yet listed. All
No,
the,
what is the, is there any stay order passed?
no, my lord.
Then-
My lord, may I pray, my lord, all the contempt petition list along with this review petition. my lord.
What are your grounds of review? Though that review is not before us today.
That
What
was
are your grounds?
actually that
Any
review
idea?
petition lead by Mr. R. Majumdar is not present today, my lord.
Okay, we'll have this review together. What is the number? You have the number?
My lord, I have checked it.
Oh, the date of qualification of
Yes,
10.
my-
Yes, yes.
Yes, there were no statements in the petition of the qualification before the said date. Because a number of matters were disposed of by the same judgment.
My lord.
And review have not been preferred in all the petitions. Review has been preferred in few. In, I think, these petitions, there was no statement. We'll have the review along with this. Okay. Third, Sri, you appear in all the matters, Mr. Chama?
Yes, my lord. All the
Third, Sri Chama, learned counsel for the petitioners in these cases. Para. Sri P.K. Bora, learned counsel for the respondent, has however submitted that in these cases, review petitions have been filed. And in the interest of justice, the said review petitions be tagged along with the present bunch of cases. Para? No para. He has also submitted that there are good grounds of review. Para? Be that as it may, and in the interest of justice, let these cases be listed along with the review petitions, one of those being review petition 121 of 2023.
My lord, may I pray, my lord, to have a copies of all the review petitions. They have
Let it come.
My lord,
let it
if
come.
they served in the meantime, my lord, then I can also have a look into it.
No, unless you are authorized to appear.
That is an issue. That is an-
If it is listed on the same date, if you can make a prayer, then we can make some observation. Reviews are not before us today.
Well,
Okay. Okay, we'll have it immediately on the reopening, on 15th. Is it okay?
15th of July.
15th of July. You be prepared with extra copies of the review.
My lord.
I think the aspect of service of notice can also be taken care of if he volunteers to accept.
My lord.
Obliged.
In item number 14, I am appearing for the petitioner.
40,
I am appearing for the petitioner.
14, connected.
My lord.
Is in the J. Laskar as well as H. Chama, huh? Yeah, one year and is
Lordship, fix it on 15th.
14 H. Laskar, baki sab H. Chama. Okay.
It is on 15th July.
15 July.
Obliged.
Tuesday.
It has been complied, Lordship.
Hmm?
I have possibly on last petition, I submitted the compliance order. They have to verify that now they are saying that it is compliant.
What is the order, madam?
Lordship, the order is related to releasing the benefits, Lordship,
What benefit?
promotional benefits,
Which order? Order dated 21/6.
21/6.
Where is it?
Order is in Lordship, page number 8.
Operative part.
Lordship 78, 17, 79, page number 43, Lordship.
Please read. Letter from service.
Lordship, there are 78. In the aforesaid circumstances, we declared that the promotion of the petitioner by the notification date.
Okay. Okay. What is your name, madam?
Lordship, MSK Pral.
Miss K, you are with Miss S. Adharika.
Yes,
Mr. S. MSK Bhorali,
on behalf of
Learned Counsel, appearing on, now heard Miss K. Bhorali. Commercial break. Heard Miss K. Bhorali, Learned Counsel, appearing on instruction of Sri S. Adharika for the petitioner, as well as Sri SMT Chisti,
For the
Learned
respondent.
Counsel for the respondents. Para? The complaint in this present contempt petition was with regard to non-compliance of the order dated 21/6/2022 passed by this court in WPC so-and-so. Full stop. Para. Ms. Bhorali, the Learned Counsel, has however informed this court that during the pendency of this contempt petition, the order in question has been complied with, which was in connection with the promotional aspect and consequential benefits to the petitioner. Para. Three. Chisti, the Learned Counsel for the respondents, has submitted that in view of the efforts of development, the contempt petition be closed. Para. After considering the facts and circumstances, this court is of the opinion that since the order in question has been complied with, there is no requirement to continue with this present petition. Full stop. Accordingly, the same stands closed.
Lordship, one small observation can be made. The area benefits which is entitled, Lordship, that may be processed as expeditiously as
We have
possible.
also written to the accountant, the payslip, actually,
At this stage, the Learned Counsel for the petitioner has submitted that a direction be issued for taking for expediting the matter of release of the arrear salaries. Para. Sri Chisti, the Learned Counsel, has informed that
on
The
11/6/2025.
the process is already on
Yes.
and would be likely to be completed shortly. These two lines, you give it before the last. Okay.
My
Like-
problem.
Review.
My lord.
Review of what?
Review of my lord order at page 51, my lord.
Which part you want review? You are the petitioner.
Yes, my lord. But in the earlier round of litigation, the petitioner counsel, my lord, he failed to place this, he placed before the honorable court that he was working till, my lord, 2017.
Hmm.
He was working, and my lord, due to that, my lord, the honorable court was of the view that he stopped working from 2001. And accordingly, my lord, this honorable court directed the authority to, my lord, consider his case, my lord, for adjustment and pay the arrears salary. But what they have done, they have paid the arrears salaries up to 2001, and my lord, terminated the petitioner from his service. The termination order was challenged, and this honorable court told that, my lord, as in the earlier order, there is an observation that he was working till 2001. Without reviewing that order, my lord, the termination order cannot be interfered with. And that is why, my lord, this review petition has been filed. And termination has been made, my lord, in the year 2024, my lord, at page 57. Right? That was made with effect from 2001.
Yes, what do you say, Mr. Bora?
Yeah, my lord, the termination order issued by the Department of Secondary Education. Then the page at 56, in June, that also issued by my lord.
Yes.
If it the order, my lord, it's against which the review has been sought, my lord. It was indicated as that, my lord, the order was passed by the Director of Elementary Education.
Hmm. খোলো, এসিটা বন্ধ করে দিও অলপ।
But the school was subsequently amalgamated with the high school, and that is why, my lord, came up
What
on
are
that.
your grounds of review? Does it fulfill the parameters of review?
My lord, the
You cannot
Act-
ask for modification in the guise of a review.
Lordship may kindly turn to page 52, my lord. Is page 52, my lord. Page
What are your stands, Mr. Kaushik?
My lord. So in my respectful submission, my lord, the ground which has been taken, my lord, it doesn't fall within the ambit of a review. The new challenge, my lord, which they are. So look, my
You can make a fresh challenge, Mr. Saikia.
I made the page challenge, my lord, that will find at page 60, my lord. Page
What happened?
59 onwards, my lord. This one will put, my lord, because of the view that, my lord, without reviewing the earlier order, my lord.
Page?
It starts from, my lord, page 59, my lord.
Yeah.
11%, my lord.
Okay. Oh, after that you have come.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. He tried to avail this remedy. He was.
Because, my lord, in the earlier round of litigation, my lord, this honorable court held that, my lord, he was.
No, if such an order has been passed, then perhaps
Correct, my lord.
the aspect of maintainability may not be a big hurdle for him. But then we have to see whether it falls within the ambits of a review or not.
Right.
Otherwise, maintainability, we would have asked a question that you have not explained the delay.
Yes.
This order is of 2020. You approach this court for review in 24. You need to explain the delay. May not be by an IA, but in the application itself, you need to
In the
explain.
review application,
That part, we may not be very strict, but review principles would still be strict.
My lord. The
Facts will not placed before the honorable court on proper public.
Notice has been issued here.
Notice has been issued, sir. Oh, and last two officers, that's not, that's my friend, who time to.
Now, if you are agreeable, we can have this for a final disposal, final consideration, whenever you say.
Immediately on reappeal.
Sri I.H. Shaikya, Learned Counsel for the applicant by referring to the order dated 25/4/2024 passed by this court in WPC 2048 of 2024 has submitted that though the petitioner had tried to espouse the cause in a fresh writ petition, this court in the said order had made an observation that review application may be filed, and in pursuance to the said order, the present application has been filed. Para. Also heard Sri B. Kaushik, Learned Counsel for the respondents, who however submits that the grounds taken may not be construed as grounds for review. Full stop, para. Be that as it may, let this matter be listed for consideration when on
19, my lord.
not before the vacation, on 22nd of July. 22nd of July.
But the SC secondary name will be
SC,
secondary.
the name of Standing Council Secondary Education be reflected in the cause list.
Get to.
Oh, it was automatically. So 14 or Nikki. What happened? Oh. Yes, madam.
Lordship, senior is in another court. Matter may be passed for timing.
Time being. Okay, please ask him to come. We'll take up one more matter in the meantime. Okay.
Obliged.
Right. Last order of which our court is directed to produce the reports of the Lordship FC college. But the college has said that they did not have the report now, the picture of 1988. Next, second. Time.
It is not there.
They are the custodian.
Who, college?
College.
When did you retire?
Lordship, I retired in 2010, but this is my earlier service. Earlier, I had served there at MC College, Borpeta, as lecturer. Thereafter, I joined the venture college in between. Then that venture college was provincial, Rupohiko. So I retired from Rupohiko, 2010. So my contention here is that there was a lien when I left MC College, and that is reflected in my service book. So my
Have you
earlier,
given a copy of the photocopy of the service book?
I have an extra on the record.
In that photocopy, the aspect of lien has been reflected.
Reflect.
So he has discharged his initial burden of making out a prima facie case.
Yeah.
The onus would shift upon
Yes.
you.
Now, Lordship,
Now, if you can produce the original and say that what he's projected is not correct, matter may be different. But as of now,
Yeah.
we have to go by what he has projected.
If we go
And
by
it is
that,
not only a statement, it is supported by the
record,
photocopy maybe.
it's not the case of it that Lian has not been granted in the as part is.
What is your case?
Okay. Please, please.
2006 matter, we'll have to hear this, we'll complete
16.
this. 16, yes, 16.
Petitioner, Your Lordship, was initially appointed.
Just a minute. इस अच्छा ना बुलाने से इस अच्छा
Lordship, for my friends that just for some time ago, half an hour ago, I have received one Lordship TV resolution from the Rupohi College pertaining to Lordship MC College. Only the part of that Lordship on my mobile, wherein it is stated that the lien which was granted by the governing body, not by the government, because it was at that stage of the granting it when he was working there. So that after the lien was granted by the governing body for 1 year, but after that he didn't return to the MC college. So that post has been given to some other person who will appointed there, and regulation was.
You placed that on record?
Yes, so that will be required, because half an hour ago I got that part on, so I asked for giving the certified copy of the details from the court. So that will be, I think, Lordship, now if that's then it will be of necessity.
When can you get the complete instructions? On Tuesday next. These are old matters. We don't want to prolong.
Yes, 17.
17. Okay. Oh. Heard Sri GZ Ahmed, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Para. Also heard Sri A.R. Tabil, the Learned Standing Counsel, Higher Education Department, who has placed before this court a written communication dated 17/5/2025, along with a letter of the concerned MC College, Barpeta, dated 25/2025. Full stop. They said communications would show that the service book of the petitioner, who had left the MC College, Barpeta, in the year 1988, is not available. Full stop. The Learned Department Counsel has, however, submitted that today, that he has received some communication which would have a bearing in the present case, and accordingly prays for a short accommodation. Para, considering the aforesaid submissions, hearing of this matter is deferred to Tuesday next.
Lord.
Date, huh? 17th.
17.
Much of.
17th, we'll dispose
Yes,
this.
yes.
24. SP Chaudhary.
That has come out after 23.
What is the issue about?
the petitioner is seeking an appointment, my lord, whereas our stand is that the interview was cancelled, my lord. Because only one candidate appeared, the petitioner. He was also not eligible for the.
Oh, one candidate only.
Yes. We have filed our petition.
We'll have this on Tuesday. We'll give a further chance. None appears for the petitioner on call, whereas the department is represented by Sri S. Das, the standing counsel. Full stop para. The matter is of the year 2018 para. Be that as it may, and in the interest of justice, a further opportunity is granted to the petitioner to make representation. Full stop para. List this case on Tuesday, 17th, na?
25.
May I please, your lordship? May I please, your lordship? Lordship, on 20 March 2025, the elementary education was directed to file a affidavit because they wanted to bring into your SMS the attention some notification of the pass by the government.
Filed or not?
Not
We have filed an affidavit, my lord, on the
In June 23, you had filed.
5th June we have filed, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, the finance department also has filed an affidavit, my lord.
No, that was not
That also has got a certain notification, my lord.
that was in 2023, your lordship. But then recently they wanted to bring into your esteem attention some notification
Which order, madam?
on 20 March 2025, your lordship.
Oh, that was request to
Last to last order, your lordship. And for that they had taken time.
Mr. Fukan. Mr. Fukan,
My lord,
you were not present, and one submission was made on behalf of the finance department that elementary has to bring in some notification. That was on 23/2025, which
Yes.
has been pointed out by her.
so what I'll do is, my lord, I'll get my instructions, I'll file my affidavit.
You have a look at this order
My lord.
23/2025
Right.
and do the needful, okay?
Some time may be given.
Your PDAS.
Oh, yes, your lordship.
How heard Ms. PDAS learned counsel for the petitioner?
Okay.
Para. On the prayer of Sri
Fukan.
B. Fukan,
B.
learned counsel for the elementary education.
Elementary.
Matter is adjourned by 2 weeks to enable him to seek instructions pursuant to the order dated 23/2025. Yes.
DPF.
Sri R. Borpujari, learned standing counsel finance is present.
My lord, here in the instant case, my lord, the petitioner was appointed in the year 1999.
Before starting my senior, I just pointed one thing, Lordship. I last time go to the affidavit in reply filed by them, Lordship. They have not annexed the complete documents of the draft rule of Putway University, Mogor University. The whole rule is necessary, yes, because Lordship, in rule number 7. Rule number 7 is completely not annexed here, Lordship. Right.
You have copies, Mr. Chaudhary?
Everything is complete.
Huh? No. You have copies of the entire, the full set of the rules.
Thank you. This is the draft rule. Thank you. That's right. That is important, my lord.
It is important because the important is issue in point number 7. Point number 7 A and B. Point number 7 is not completed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Lord. That is not complete. Nine, complete number.
It was telephone, no?
It was not. It was just before 52.
52A.
51.
No,
No, no,
52A.
not 172. 8 আছে যে? Not 1, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. আপনি এই বস্তু বলে
ঠিক আছে, অবধি। Then লক্ষণ, that is not important.
That is the important issue,
That-
Lordship, yes,
my-
because
And because my lord, I am not relying on this document, my lord. I want to show something, my lord.
otherwise the registration is done on the basis of that document, Lordship. That document itself, page number 7, page shows that
The faculty of that particular university was exempt, given the ex post facto approval. Here the petitioner was given the. ex post
Mr.
facto-
Chaudhary, he is correct. Your 51 and 52, you have shown in continuity. These are separate documents.
Yes, my lord, I shall produce next by way of verification.
Because 52 has an internal number, pagination 2, but it is not connected with 1.
Otherwise, Lordship, the ex post facto approval part is there, Lordship,
No,
where it says that the faculty of the university has only the death benefit of it. Whereas the in 2013 petitioner has registered the ex post facto registration law. And PhD was obtained.
Mr. Chaudhary, please give a complete copy, okay?
yes, well, then my lord, I have some difficulty on next week. Let it be after vacation.
You can hand over a copy of this. You need
I
not
am not
file.
available, my lord.
No, you need not file as a way of affidavit. You collect a copy,
Yes.
you hand over one copy
Yes,
to him,
yes.
or hand over one.
Yes, my lord. my lord.
Okay. Heard 3 NNB Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner. Para. 3 K Gogoi, learned standing counsel. Higher Education
Lordship.
Department has, however, pointed out that annexure E of the rejoinder affidavit is incongruous. Full stop. Para. Incongruous in the sense that internal page 2 is not a continuity, does not appear to be a continuity of internal page 1 of the said annexure. Para. On perusal of the same, comma, this court directs the learned counsel for the petitioner. In view of this, in view of the said situation, Sri Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner, undertakes to obtain a complete copy of the annexure E document and place it before the
Lordship.
court, and also serve a copy to the other side. Full stop. List, as requested, list this case after the vacations.
After vacation. I am not available. to some-
Where are you going?
I am going some my lord, medical purpose to the Delhi.
Lordship.
Doesn't matter. You were in some other court.
My lord, they have agitated the matter. Then the Nathan slate, I have no Nathan slate. Lordship, kindly see page 63. The lecturers who were appointed, my lord, whether they have the Nathan slate. This will prove, my lord. Page 63, my lord.
Mr. Saikya, place it in a chronological order because last hearing was slightly.
But this I have forgotten to that those appointees, most of them were not having Nathan slate.
Then
Degree.
you, on the last date, you said that you would be producing some case laws on discrimination.
I have brought the
Article
that-
14.
My lord, I will pass it. I have brought the judgment of the, my lord, apex court. That regard, after, they said that 2011 Act has been, my lord, struck down, but 2011 Act in the review, those who were eligible. My lord, kindly see, I brought the judgment. Judgment too? No, the Supreme Court judgment. Yes. Yeah. Complete. Lordship, first, this judgment was passed on by our Honorable High Court on 25/5/16.
Mr. Saikya, first,
By Dr. A.K. Goswami. And this was
first place the facts again, chronologically.
But I could not show on that day.
No, we'll go to your judgments. So please place the facts chronologically, because writing the judgment would be easier. Otherwise, last date was very cumbersome. We had jumped from places to places. What is your challenge?
My lord, I have challenged that I was not appointed. And
No,
then,
please put it chronologically. Who are you?
my lord, I am the my lord, the petitioner, and I was appointed in Lordship in 97.
1990. Please give the date.
Yes, my lord, just a minute. Page number. appointment, page 34, no. Yes, page 34, my lord. Appointment letter. This was the governing body. Page 34, my lord. This was the appointment letter.
Appointment letter in, as what?
As a lecturer in Hindi.
Petitioner appointed as lecturer in Hindi.
Hindi, my lord.
Which college?
My lord, Borkhetti College. It is near Hado Mughal.
When was this? 1990?
1997 on 8/12/97, my lord. I was appointed after interview, lordship. You are hereby appointed as lecturer of Hindi.
This
in-
Borkhetri College was a venture college at that
At
time.
that time, Cancer College. Then, my lord, lordship, kindly see that without concurrence, service, my lord, cannot be regularized or cannot be provincialized. Lordship, page 37.
37.
37. 38, my lord, annexure C.
Just a minute, please. Thirty-eight.
38, my lord, Borkhetti College. And, above, I am directed to say that the government convey concurrence to the permission application for starting subjects as detailed against the college subject to fulfillment of the condition.
Government
given by the-
concurrence to TDC Part 1.
Yes, TDC Part 1, my lord.
This
TDC
is
Part
in
1,
respect of Borkhetri College.
Borkhetti College. Then lordship will kindly see subject that is written down below. English, MAL, Assamese, political science, economics, education, history, Arabic, philosophy, and Hindi. Then page 40, my lord. Second concurrence. For the concurrence for the PDC Part 2. Page 40, my lord.
Just a minute, please. 12,
Page, my
12,
lord,
12,
40.
12 September.
Yes, my lord. 97.
Prior to your appointment.
No, after my appointment.
No, prior to your appointment. You were appointed in 97, December.
Yes, my lord.
This is prior to your appointment.
Yes. Yes, my lord. This concurrence, after concurrence, I was appointed.
Okay. This also includes Hindi or not?
Hindi, my lord.
Where?
The Borkhetti College below bottom portion. Government concurrence with a temporary.
Where is
application-
Hindi?
Hindi, sir, part 2.
Page 40. Where is Hindi?
My lord, the bottom portion. Part 2. Government concurrence with a temporary application under TTC Part 2.
Yes.
For session 94-95 with the following subject. So this was never cancelled.
But this was for a particular year, 94-95.
Yes, but this concurrence, after this concurrence only provincial order was passed. Because
No, this 97 order
my lord,
gives concurrence to a year before your appointment. You were appointed in
97.
97 December.
yes, my lord.
This concurrence is for the year 1994-95.
But it was conveyed on 12 September 97.
Understood, but this is for the year 94-95. How is it?
My lord,
How is it relevant to your case?
my respect, yes, my lord. My respect is sufficient that this continued till the provincialism. It was not cancelled.
Okay.
Concurrence is there. We have the letter of the Guwahati University. My lord, kindly see page 42.
That was concurrence was never cancelled as per
Never
you.
cancelled.
Page
Lordship, it
42.
will be clear from page 42.
Yes, page 42. Yes, please.
There is a letter from the Guwahati University. My lord, to the Secretary Government of Assam.
What is the date, please?
It was that issued on 16/12/2009.
16.
Yes, my lord. 16 December 2009.
Yes, what is this?
I am forwarding here is a copy of Executive Council resolution number so dated 27/11/2009 on the above subject with a request to accord concurrence of the state government as required under section 21Z of the ZU Act
1947 as amended up to date. You are therefore requested to kindly intimate necessary concurrence of the state government on the proposal of at an early date so as to enable the university to take further necessary action. This was a letter issued by the Guwahati University.
How is it pertaining to your college?
Well, this is regarding the column number 2, my lord, below serial number 2, my lord.
Okay.
The principal, Borkhati College, man. Now, Lordship, finally, she, my lord, page 43.
4-3. Yes, please.
43, my lord. Borkhati College, Executive Council number so and so. Borkhati College, Mughal College, renewal of temporary affiliation up to TDC Part 2 Arts, General Course for the session 2005-2006. That means affiliation since you are not cancelled, it my lord deems to be continued. That is my submission. Then number 2, second year permission and temporary affiliation up to TDC Part 1 Arts, General Course in Sanskrit for the session 1999. Temporary, now my column number is 4. That's 4.
Yes.
Permission to start TDC year, first year, major course in philosophy and general course in elective Hindi for the session 2006-2007. This is very important, Malo. Then decision of the Executive Council, Malo, number 4 may be kindly seen. 4. These are the decisions of the Executive Council, Malo, of the university. 4. Resolved that the college be granted permission to start TDC first year arts major course in philosophy and general course in elective Hindi for the session 2006-2007 on receipt of prior concurrence of so and so as amended of the so. The college be further directed to obtain the above concurrence of the state government and submit the same to the university for necessary consideration. So this is a letter resolution of the Executive Council, Madam. Then let's see, finally see a letter issued by page 44.
40?
44, my lord.
Yes.
Letter 10-12-09 to the Secretary Government of Assam. I am forwarding here with.
I think this is all the original copy of 42.
This is the copy. This they did
No,
not.
you have already read 42. I think this is 42 is the type copy. Madam, just help your senior. 44, I think, is the original copy.
44, my just a minute. Commentary.
16/12/2009. 2009.
My copy was not given, but this their photocopy had been we have.
No, you have given the type copy at 42. I think 42 is the type copy of 44. Please check.
And that I have given.
No, why are you reading 42 then? Not required. 44, 42 you have already read.
That my lord, that 44, another letter that is, that 43 letter is 30-11-06. And this 44 letter is 10-12-09. Regarding my lord, concurrence only. Then what's it? Page 46 may be seen.
No.
46.
Direction.
This is a letter issued on 10-12-10-8.
No, Mr. Saikia, please ask your assistant to just instruct you properly. Page 42, kindly, madam, take 42. 42. 42 is the type copy of 44, isn't it?
Oh, maybe, my lord.
Yes. No need to
yes,
read
yes,
44.
Yes, sir. Yes, sorry. Right. Page 46 may be seen. for a while,
46,
my lord.
yes.
This is a letter issued on 10-8-12 by
By?
the Registry Secretary of the Executive Council of Guwahati University, Government Concurrence. I am forwarding here with a copy of the Executive Council resolution number so and so, dated 28/7/12 on the above subject, which is request to accord the concurrence of the state government as required under section 21. You are therefore requested to kindly to intimate necessary concurrence of the state government on the proposal at an early date so as to enable university to take further action, necessary action. Now, my lord, this is at serial number 2, the communication to the principal, Faculty College, my lord. Lordship,
I
kindly
mean,
see.
just like what has happened in 2009, another letter was issued by the university in 2012
My lord.
to grant concurrence to
Concurrence.
the college. Okay.
And the concurrence continued because they did not cancel it.
Okay.
When
That,
this petitioner approached,
that is your submission that we have seen.
my lord, now another letter, lordship, page 49, finally see, my lord. The principal has written a letter to the director of higher education. Regarding submission of particulars in connection with the provincialization of services of the employees. Sir, with reference to the subject cited above, I have the honor to submit herewith the necessary particulars as per given pro forma in order to intimate the process of provincialization of the services of the employees of the college. It is to mention here that governing body of the college has authorized me in its meeting held on 18/12/2011 to prepare and submit the assembly that have to be verified on the basis of some stay records available in the college in absence of original records. This is for information. This is the principal, my lord, of the Faculty College.
Okay.
Okay. Then the government
Where is your name here in the
my lord, yes, sir.
annexures?
At page 51, my lord, the performance that the college authority has filled up.
Serial number?
51, my lord.
Serial number?
Serial number is 16, Hitarafa.
Okay.
MA in Hindi, MPhil, June, in the month of June 2009. Date of joining 97. Then lordship.
Okay, in the meantime, you have obtained MPhil also in June 2009.
Yes, mother. MPhil in 2009.
Okay.
I have obtained MPhil in June 2009, my lord. Then lordship, you can see the appeal number 15. Then lordship, an order was passed by the director at page 54. Giving details of the, my lord, lecture about lecturers.
What is 54?
Page 54 and page 55, 56 may be seen, my lord.
What is the date of this?
My lord, this is the date of, my lord, this is the date. What are the two? Huh? No, director. Yes, that will be there, my lord. If it is continued to page number 59. That is 9/12/13 is complied with, but
9/12.
but there that is 7/4/2014. The signature of the director is Jidum, dated Kalipara, dated 7/4/2014.
Yes.
And the name of
9/12 is perhaps the order of this court. 9/12/2013. And
but the
7/4
list
is the order of the date of the order.
yes, my lord. But then that the order has been passed by the
Director.
director. And
What is the essence of the order?
my lord, just a minute. Name of the petitioner at page 56, my lord.
Page 56.
56, serial number 15.
Serial number?
15, my lord. Hitaraba in Hindi was appointed as lecturer by the governing body. An appointment letter was issued on 8/12/97, and she had joined in the service on 11/12/97. Therefore, interseniority to be counted from 11/12/97. So, seniority is to be counted, my lord, from the date of joining in the service.
Inter was appointed as lecturer with the governing body appointment letter. Yeah, this is. He is the same too. Okay.
Now, page 58 for a while, my lord. That is the opinion of the principal.
Counted from
Director, my lord.
11,
Page
12.
58, my lord.
11, 12.
The bottom portion. 58, my lord. On, my lord, middle portion. On the
Just-
basis of the above observation in this, the staff of list of the Boston College is issued as follows.
Yes.
The name of the petitioner will appear as shade number 14. My lord, serial number 11, one Ashok Das. He was also Hindi lecturer, having no MPhil, having no net and slate, and Gita Rabha, my lord, at serial number 14. A Hindi lecturer. Because Ashok
Just
Das-
a minute, please. Page 58. Serial
serial number 14, my lord.
14.
1/4.
Petitioner. Ashok Das, what did you say about Ashok Das?
Ashok Das, Hindi lecturer, my lord, we have no objection because he was 11 months, 1 year nearly senior to me.
Okay.
So his service has been regularized.
Hmm.
So, my lord, this is the letter regarding this list, and this petitioner has continued, and she was never terminated. And now that I want to place people lordship that the Learned Council government has agitated that the made the submission that I had no net. Page 63 may be seen for my lord. Page 63. This I have challenged because this is the irregularity. They have given them, why not ask? Page 63, my lord, kindly see here, in pursuance of the order of the Honorable High Court, so and so, the government has some, in view of the fact that State of the undersigned has decided to prepare a list of faculty members covering maximum number of 30 of assistant professors.
63 is issued by whom? Director.
This letter is issued, my lord, upon by my lord, by the director, higher education. I wanted to draw your lordship kind attention. The candidates whose name appear here, kindly see, my lord, number 1, Dr. Mamuni Bhattacharjee. She has a PhD degree. She is eligible. Then number 2, Idris Ali. He has nothing except PMA. Number 3 also has nothing, but they are appointed, lordship. Then serial number 4, serial number 5, they have no net and slate. Serial number 6 has the PhD degree. Then serial number 7, 8, 9, 10, all these 11, they have no net and slate. This Ashok Das, my lord, 11, serial number 11, he is Hindi like me, and he was regularized. Lordship. And
But he is senior to you.
seniority, but not they are appointed. These teachers whose name appear here, they are appointed, regularized. And they had not that subject except 2 or 3. Kindly see serial number 15. Though I am not objecting now against him, Private Respondent Motiu Rahman had also no net and slate, nor MPhil. Then lordship will kindly see accept the serial number 18. No, that's it, Baba. Oh, yes, sorry, Motiu Rahman, not what? Middle, so there is serial number 30. 30, he had the MPhil. And I had also MPhil. Yes, lordship kindly see this, in this list, this number 18, Mokshat, he has MPhil. except the above, they have this, this, 7 to 17,
Yes.
they had no net and slip. But they are regularized. Then my lord will kindly see, MPhil serial number 21. Niazul Haq, he has also MPhil. He is regularized. Then lordship will kindly see page 65. 65, my lord, serial number 27. No net. So my name does not appear in spite of my having MPhil. That is why I have challenged it. Then lordship will kindly see.
No, Mr. Saikia, your challenge has to be confined to your subject.
Ah.
You may cite as an example that persons who did not have the requisite qualification
Well,
of NET, SLAT,
NET or
MPhil
SLAT.
or PhD, even they were given the benefits
Benefit.
of the provincialization.
Benefit.
And you were left out in spite of having MPhil.
MPhil degree.
That may be a relevant consideration, but what would be more relevant is on the subject. Whether any person in Hindi in the Borkhatri college who is less superior to you in merits have been given the benefit of provincialization.
My lord, in Hindi, lordship, Hindi subject, we there were 3 persons. One is only regularized. I am actually, my lord, I am attached with the Hindi post. Now in Hindi, other 2 posts have been lying again. But I was senior among the rest of 2. So when
No, Ashok is senior to you.
from the date of joining.
Yes.
Yes. Now, lordship will kindly see what they have done.
Is this person Ashok working or not?
I am a chair number.
No, the person Ashok, one Ashok you have sent.
Ashok is above me.
Is he working?
Working. He is regularized.
Now, how many posts of Hindi can be accommodated in your college?
My lord, Hindi with MPhil.
Now, how many posts of lecturer can be given in your college in Hindi?
Hindi, my lord, that the petitioner, the candidate must have MPhil degree.
No. How many posts of Hindi in the subject of Hindi are allotted to the college?
My lord, as per the, my lord, as per the, my lord, Hindi college, in my consideration view is that submission that is the Hindi post in other colleges, 2-3 Hindi posts are there.
No, there has to be some standard. How many posts of?
I have brought the number of students from the college, my lord, they studied. No, listen there. All will be. Listen. Now there is above 80 number of posts. 80 number of students are there, my lord. The principal has issued this letter yesterday. And I am working till now. It is my lord, negligence and fault on the part of the government because they have made the discriminations by not regularizing me but appointing candidates more than 2 in other Hindi colleges. In Hindi subject in other colleges in Assam. I have brought some of this, my lord, appointment letter which continue till today. If they can do it in other colleges, where the number of students like us may be same or may not be same, but the government is silent. And case was filed long back, and no affidavit, I think, has been filed by the government. 2014 case was filed. They did not controvert the statements. Yesterday, my lord, my learned pen has stated that this provision was withdrawn regarding, my lord, this qualification. But my lord, kindly see, there are more than 6 number of persons on this particular plea who came to the Honorable High Court and filed that case. Yes. My lord, the Justice Honorable High Court has held that no, there is no question of this act. You have made this discrimination, you have to appoint them, regularize them. They stated there is no student in Sanskrit subject. Court held this is not the question. And they went to Supreme Court. This, my lord, authority. But the Supreme Court turned down them. And then I have brought this, my lord, order of appointment of the petitioners of that case. They are insisting that 2011 Act is struck down, but they made the same submission before the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court has passed the judgment, no, you have to do this. Kindly see, I will read it. This 6th number where the petitioners before Honorable High Court, in persons of the government order that so and so, an intimation to Honorable Supreme Court's order, passed in contempt petition civil 172 of 2023, in civil appeal number 119 of 2024, and order passed in contempt petition number 5 of 2018, arising out of WPC number 4644 of 2004, Omar Sadati and 5 others. Versus State of Assam. The services of the following 6 number of teachers in different high schools under Dhamra district are hereby provincialized with effect from 1/6/2016. They did not get the permission order from 2013, but they got it from 2016. So I may not be given the benefit of past benefit. My benefit will be enough if I am till today regularized, my lord. I will forego about the past services.
But in their case, they were held to be eligible by the District Scrutiny Committee.
My lord,
If you have a copy of this order,
this order of the Supreme Court, my
not Supreme Court's order,
order,
the
I could
order
not,
of the High Court 25/5/2016 order.
that order I have placed before Justice Goswami.
Yes, please
Take a question.
make a copy or
I have,
do you have one copy?
I will give them.
No, not them. You please read the copy. Please read the judgment.
Yes.
There are cases where examined and recommended by the District Scrutiny Committee.
My lord.
In those cases, in spite of that, they were not given the benefit of provincialization.
My lord, another plea they have taken that there is a.
No, how is this judgment going to help you?
My lord, what happens? Their plea is that the act was cancelled. Here also the act was cancelled because 240 teachers came before the honorable court where the district committee has recommended their name. But the government did not carry out the order, only accept one Dilip Das. So contempt cases are pending. My lord, it is a discrimination because they will regularize some and they will not regularize others. And here is the case, this District Scrutiny Committee in the school who has recommended the name of these teachers, but they were not regularized because the act was cancelled. But the honorable court held no.
That was not the contention of the state in the case of 4644.
My lord,
the contention of the state is at paragraph 8.
My lord.
Contention of the state is at paragraph 8 of the judgment by Honorable Justice Goswami.
My lord.
Mr. Gogoi, are you, do you have a copy of this?
My lord, I will read the paragraph 7 first.
That was not the standard because the act has been.
No. This is the order passed on. Kindly see. Order was passed on.
25/5/16.
16. That was cancelled earlier.
No, that was not the stand. That because of the cancellation. The stand is at paragraph 9. Please read paragraph 9.
My lord. In the view of the matter, I am of the considered opinion that the repetition deserves to be allowed and accordingly the respondents are directed.
No, paragraph 9, please. Paragraph 9.
This is paragraph, last para of the
No,
judgment.
9.
9, in that.
In that view of the
No, sorry,
matter,
sorry, it's not 9, 6. UK Goswami.
my lord, yeah, AK Goswami, my
UK
lord.
Goswami, the standing council. Paragraph 6.
Paragraph 2. Understood. Mr. UK Goswami, Learned Standing Council, Education Department, relying on paragraph 9 of the FEDP in opposition, has contended that as no candidates are appearing in the HSC examination in the subject of Sanskrit, here cannot be any justification in providing the services of the petitioner. That with regard to the statements made in paragraph 6 of the petition, the opponent respectfully states that the Secretary, Education Department requested the government dated 19 to 13 to the Director of Education to examine the petitioner's representation dated 16 to 13 and submit a report to the government of Assam. According to the Inspector of Schools, Kamali has been requested by this director, file letter so and so, dated 26 to 13 to submit a report of 11 number of Sanskrit teachers. Out of 11 number of Sanskrit teachers, there is no students appeared in the HSC examination in 6 number of schools, where there are 6 number of Sanskrit teachers. The report has been submitted to the government of Assam, Education Department. After that, the government have requested the letter, file letter number so to submit clarifications. The status of Sanskrit students from the date of establishment of the school to 2011 in the schools where 11 number of Sanskrit teachers who have been working and paying for provincialization of their services under Dhamadi district. 2 reasons behind non-recommendation of the names of the Sanskrit teachers highlighted by the district scrutiny committee and press recommendation of the name only 6 number of teachers by the district committee on 5 to 13 and 3 number of students appeared in the HSC examination for Sanskrit subject year-wise 9 to 11 in the concerned high school. Accordingly, Inspector of Schools has been requested file letter so and so dated 11/8/14 to subject clarification as per government letter. Now the Inspector of Schools somebody has submitted clarification and submitted to the government as per clarification from the Inspector of Schools. No student of Sanskrit subject appeared in the HSC examination of petitioner school, and as per statement it is seen that no student are studying in Sanskrit subject from year 2009 to 11. A president version of the act would go to show that the number of students required to be enrolled in the particular subject is not a condition precedent for the purpose of provincialization. The schools of the petitioners are high school, 2 class, and the categories of staff that are required to be provincialized are laid down in the schedule, which includes classical teacher, language teacher for non-Assamese medium schools, for classical teachers, language teachers for non-Assamese medium school. The maximum number of posts general that can be provincialized is 2 to 1 of the classical teacher and 1 for the language. The eligibility criteria for selection of education institutions for provincial of its employees are laid down in the under section 3(2). This is important, laid in section 3(2) of the Act, which provides that the minimum total enrollment of the student in class is 25. If it is a high school, subject-wise minimum number of students is not prescribed. It is not disputed that the petitioners are otherwise eligible and their provision is held up on the ground that there are no students taking up subjects of Sanskrit. In the last couple of years, the stand taken according to the understanding of the court is not backed up by any statutory provision. When subject of Sanskrit is available in school for the students to opt and take, the reasoning given is not substantiable in law. It is also seen from the documents annexed with the affidavit in reply that from Doni Polo High School, Gagamuk High School and Pandua High School, no students had appeared in HSC examinations in the subject of Sanskrit during the year 2009, 2010 and 11. Nonetheless, the service of the Sanskrit teachers in those schools were provincialized. So, my lord, it is when the order was passed, prior to that, much earlier, the act was cancelled.
No, it was
When-
stuck down.
Just a minute. When the act was cancelled, that is their plea, that the act was cancelled. And
No, that is what we are trying to get an explanation from you. That stand is not reflected. The stand was that in 3 years, there were no students appearing in the HSLC having Sanskrit.
Yes.
That the court has said that that is not a condition precedent for provincialization, and therefore
Right.
the stand of the department was not accepted.
My-
It is
my-
the order does not reflect anywhere.
no, my lord, just a minute. Now, there only be that act was cancelled.
Where? In your case?
No, in my case also.
Oh, no, in that case, that was not the plea.
But they are telling that the act is not in force,
Yes.
so my service cannot be provincialized. That is the bone of contention so far I have understood. Now, Lordship, when this judgment was passed, prior to that act was cancelled, whether this number of students are there or not, that is not the question. Question is, when the judgment was passed, my lord, prior to that the act was cancelled. But the court did not accept their contention. They went to the Supreme Court. After Supreme Court, I could not bring the judgment. Supreme Court also did not accept their proposal. That act is cancelled, you have done the mistake. That is why in Dilip Das case, my lord, our High Court held that the act itself, there is the provision under section 3 and 4, that the employees who have the qualification are deemed to be government employees. And that is why in good number of cases the High Court allowed. But here in Dilip Das case, the Dilip Das was also appointed. They filed a review petition so far, I have heard, that was not accepted by the court. So he pleaded the act is cancelled, court did not accept it, man. That if you have committed the mistake, and here is the case where they are telling that this provision was withdrawn. If the provision was withdrawn in 2012, then you have appointed this Annexer H after a long time. If the provision was
Annexer
withdrawn,
H means
kindly see page Annexer H.
page.
Annexer H, page number 63, I think, 63. This is issued long back. After as per their submission, they said that this exemption was withdrawn in 2012.
But this was in pursuance to court's order.
My lord, court did not say, I have
No,
gone to the judgment.
Now kindly see the first line of the order at
My lord,
page
It
63.
was a case filed by one,
Not one case, many cases.
yes, the court, what is the order? The court, my lord, ordered that the
9/12/2013, the order was passed in at least 5 writ petitions.
my lord, the order was passed, dated 9/12/13.
Yes, correct.
Now, my respectful submission, when this order was passed, and the court did not say that the teachers should be taken without the net and slate. That is their proposition. They said that in 2012, net and slate, that the exemption was withdrawn. If it is withdrawn, then and also you have then in 2013, after 1 year, you have appointed this lecturer without net and slate. Why you did not appoint me? I had no net and slate, but I had the MPhil. What you have seen this list at page 64 also. Many of them have no net and slate, except this column number 6, Lokman Ali. These other teachers have no net and slate. Only column number 18.
Mr. Saikia,
My lord.
from their pleadings exchanged, is the rejection of the case of your client on the basis of withdrawal of the act or of not possessing the minimum requirements?
That is their my submission that is they say that
No, what is their stand? Is it because of the act?
no net and slate.
No net and slate?
Yes, order will reflect. I have brought the order here.
You are contending that in this order at page 63,
My lord.
there are many appointments which shows that the candidate did not possess net slate or
Net
MPhil, and yet they were given the benefit of
Yes,
appointment.
Yes, Lord.
So why you were left out?
Why I was, my lord, kindly see.
That is the case you are trying to project.
Yes, that is why I said page 65. Bottom portion, my lord. Page 65.
Yes.
Bottom portion, my lord.
Hmm.
As Igas Gitaraba, Paminda Kolita appointed the assistant professor in second and third post in Hindi department. Their services cannot be considered for professors as there is no provision in the act to sanction second and third post against Hindi, then one post. And they say that since I had no MPhil, and since I had no net and slate, my lord, that I have lordship kindly see. Please, we will make it clear, my lord. That I have annexed at page 69. That is the Beltola College. Order is issued on 26 May 2014. My lord, I have kindly see serial number 7. Page 69, my lord. 69. So, serial number 7. He has his slate.
This is for Beltola College.
Yes, madam. This is Baltola College.
26.
Then
Five.
serial number, lordship will see serial number 18 in the slate is there. Lordship, now I will turn down, I'll turn there at page 71, where they have no net. Serial number 16, page 71, it is a college, GL Chaudhary College, Lordship, district Barpata. That serial number, my lord, 16. Page 71, kindly see, that candidate has no net, no slate. And serial number, then, my lord, it is 19, no?
No, for 16, 69, madam, is Beltola College.
Beltola.
Then what is the next college?
This is, my lord, page 71.
71.
GL Chaudhary College. Barpata. Lordship, yeah, serial number 16, 16, Hindi teacher, Hindi lecturer, he has no net, no slate. Lordship. And this serial number next is Hindi lecturer, he has his MPhil. So this appointment order is issued on 20th January 2014. And I have seen there is no case of the High Court, no order from the High Court for appointment of this lecturer. So two Hindi posts, two lecturers have been appointed as in Hindi. Now next column, lordship. Yes, 73, madam. Unhan college? Pubri Girls College.
70?
73, madam. It is the name of the college is Pubri Girls College. And you see, madam, the serial number 5 and 6.
What is the date?
Yes, madam. Date of
Oh, yes, 23rd of April.
Yes, no. It is the date of concurrence. Date of concurrence is there. This 23/4/99, date of establishment.
1980.
Then enrollment. Statement statement of showing eligibility post of eligible premises of the post degree college. Inspector of degree college. To be na. Let to. Where is this director has signed, my lord, that bottom portion. This is director of higher education.
Mr. Gogoi,
Proceed.
just one question.
Proceed.
The rejection of the case of the petitioner is because of the, see, one reason
No.
has been cited at page 65,
Proceed.
that for the post of Hindi, additional posts are not sanctioned.
Proceed.
That is the reason which you have cited. Are you citing any other reasons in your affidavit in opposition?
Proceed. Here, there is no affidavit. Directly in this case, there is no affidavit.
No affidavit.
Otherwise,
No, then why Mr. Saikia is harping?
Otherwise, Lordship, the one combined affidavit was filed as per my Lord's order, Lordship, in a series of cases. Regarding Lordship, all the records of the Brokerty College was missing. Lord. That's
Okay.
why one case is also pending. Then Honorable Court directed us to prepare a list on the basis of the documents submitted by the candidate, the senior.
No, that will go into, but what we are trying to extract from you is, you have stated a reason at page 65.
Lordship, this is the reason.
This reason will examine.
Lordship.
But Mr.
That
Saikia,
65
no, Mr. Saikia is trying to argue that there is another reason of not having net slat.
That first part of
Number two, and he is trying to make out a case of discrimination, that for many colleges, including Beltola College, GL Chaudhary College, the Karbi Anglong College, Dhubri College, there are many candidates who have been given benefit on the basis, in spite of not having,
without having net
in
slat.
spite of
or
not having
doing
not
the
or MPhil. And he has also shown the order of this court passed by Honorable Justice Goswami, where the benefits of provincialization has been given after the act was declared ultra vires. These three broadly. And he said that if benefits could be given even when the act was not existing, why not to the petitioner? I'm just putting these questions to, will be we want your answers, response, maybe after he completes. He be prepared on this, because whatever he may argue, ultimately it will boil down to this point.
Then
Okay. Mrs. Saikia, perhaps this would be your contention.
My lord.
Okay.
And that I have obtained the MPhil much earlier than the college was taken up for provincialization. And the ground that I have narrated, that
Have you seen, he'll show some judgments also, there is time for you.
and now lordship that there are another two judgments where the court has corrected that seniority should be counted. Now I am not on pressing on that because I am not against the private respondent. My only respectful submissions, my lord, if my service was not required for last 25, 30 years, from 97 till now, more than 25 years, my lord, I am now on the path of retirement, my lord, where I will go. And if you did not require my service, you should have terminated me. Then I could have gone to some any other field. You have easily, Article 23 is violated, but you have exploited me. Under Article 23, my lord, when an employee is engaged, he should not be exploited. You have taken my service, and in Hindi subject, good number of students have been, my lord, done their best in the college and obtained their.
Yeah, very concerned.
So my humble submission, my lord, Article 23 is violated by it.
Probably 23 is the portion part that part mentioned.
Government has taken my service, and as a humble servant, as a lady, this old lady has been rendering her service, and the certificate issued yesterday also by the principal that she is in service.
What is for Article for 23?
Explanation regarding
Let us
explanation.
see. What is 23?
Because I am working.
No, let us read what is 23. What is Article 23? Let us read Constitution of India.
Constitution, I have gone through yesterday night. That 23.
You take the court's copy. Madam, you have not got constitution.
I thought it is in page.
No, let me speak. I have that one judgment was passed regarding explanation by Justice Jiten Sharma.
Okay, take the court's copy.
Long back, one judgment in my case was passed by Honorable Justice Jiten Sharma.
Hmm.
Where in similar case that I was exploited, the Honorable High Court held that he is exploited. No. Because of the my lord, lack of memory, I could not bring some of the judgment. Page Article 23, my lord.
You have a very good memory.
That's it. Prohibition of traffic in human beings and forced labor. Second chapter.
Yes.
Forced labor. Traffic in human beings and beggar and other similar forms of forced labor. It is forced labor because I am compelled to work. On that subject, judgment was passed, my lord.
If you do not work, you will be punished or what? What is the meaning of forced labor?
Forced labor, my lord. Because when I am not terminated and when they have
23 perhaps will not be applicable in this
my
case.
lord,
It will be forced labor. When you are forced to work and the consequence is penalty if you do not work.
Article 16 court closed. Court is running, eh? So,
Interesting point. First time we are going across 4023.
so this is my lord, the article, under Article 16 also, equality of opportunity should have been provided. Because Article 16, my lord, equality of opportunity should have been given to me also because others having no MP, others having MPhil and not having MPhil. Not having MPhil, they are appointed.
That is a case of discrimination. That's a different point. We'll hear you on the point of
My
discrimination.
lord, that is the proper submission.
No, that you have to make your submission. We'll be hearing your submission discrimination, Article 14 mainly.
14 and 15. Lordship,
16.
this is the
And
yes.
decisions also we'd like you to cite. Okay, we'll come back at 2 o'clock. But we'll finish this today.
Lordship.
The other day we could not finish it. What judgments on to 14?
14 this judgment I have read, but this is not so much of not a content one of it. At 2 o'clock, my lord, I'll read this judgment. This judgment at 2 o'clock I will read that.
Mr. Try to have a look at the judgment. He'll try to rely. Okay.
What about? Not really, no.
Yes.
No, so only question before Lordship that when the others having not that Nathan Slate can be appointed, why myself not? I have my MPhil degree and they say that this is withdrawn. But if it is withdrawn in 2012, then you have regularized them 2014, 18, 21, 22 also. So this you have continued. So my lord, my respectful submission that if the others can be accommodated, there are in all this I have come to know in all colleges, there are 2 posts of Hindi. Why not this in this post? While the university has again and again written. Now only that is the question to be decided by Lordship that this is a great discrimination that you have made 2 classifications. One having this Nathan Slate, other and others having not that. So others when most of them are not having Nathan Slate, they can be regularized. Why not myself? And why you did not sanction another post? By filing an affidavit, if they have filed an affidavit that the post cannot be sanctioned, no such affidavit was filed. I demanded that equal treatment should be given to me. I am having my MPhil, and from 97 I am working, and now you have given me 27,000 rupees, making me as a tutor. Then, my lord, out of
Your,
greediness, I
your
accepted
tutor
that.
is of which date?
My lord,
Tutor appointment is of which date?
tutor, they have appointed us, tutor as a tutor. Tutor in that college.
No, which date?
Yes, my lord. I have made an additional affidavit, my lord.
No, just give us the date.
Additional affidavit.
Just give us the date.
Other stuff. Yeah, best. Uh-huh.
8/7/1997.
8/7. The number?
34.
I don't know. Tutor.
Tutor.
Yes, my lord. Page 96
Give
of
the
my
date.
additional affidavit.
Date.
She was appointed on 5/2/21 as a tutor.
Tutor in Hindi.
Tutor Hindi. Hindi man.
Okay.
My lord, paragraph 6. That is especially submitted that on 5.
No, that is okay. We wanted to have the date only. Date.
My
Date
lord,
we have
on the same date, on West Guwahati Commerce College, they have, my lord, appointed some professors without having net and slate. That's annexer on 5/2/21. I am appointed a tutor. On the same date, the authority has appointed some drop lecturers, regularize their services without net and slate. Annexer 5 minutes on the additional affidavit.
Okay.
Yes, page 105.
What case laws are you referring on the point of discrimination?
Discrimination, everywhere they have made discrimination.
No, what laws, what citation, what case law?
Citation, I could not think today, but this some documents are very long.
We gave you time day before yesterday that
Yes,
you.
Manat, but I could not collect the document. I have only discussed with my friends also regarding this. These judgments, regarding these two benefit given to some and not given to some.
Yes.
That is, my lord. Fine. But I could not bring, my lord, exactly that point, my lord. I could not. I am sorry that
That is your main plank of argument that there is discrimination.
my lord, my submission to lordship can, my lord, can decide this issue. That annexer 5 maybe can decide at para 6 of the additional evidence.
Now we have seen that on the same dates. Some appointments have been made.
Discrepancy because if they can regularize these issues on 5/2/21, annexer 5, without having net and slate. And I have no net and slate, only MPhil was there. And if you can regularize the issues now at the on 5/2/21 in this college, West Guwahati Commerce College, why not myself? Itself amounts to discrimination.
Yeah, that is why you are asking that what is the law on discrimination on Article 14. What is an unreasonable classification? Is Article 14 a positive right?
My lord. That, my lord. My lord, that judgment I could not place today because those some judgments are here. Directly that judgment I did not get, my lord.
There are so many judgments on reasonability. Then you need to be fair, you need to be given equal opportunity, equal treatment under the law. What is the object sought to be achieved by classification? What is the nexus?
Animal no problem. How to perform that mean? My lord, that I could not. I
We had
failed.
adjourned this matter day before yesterday only for this purpose. You said that you will bring citations on reasonability, Article 14. Okay, if you have completed, then we'll go to Mr. Gogoi.
Let them, my lord, make submission.
Completed.
My lord, that judgment, one judgment that lordship I want to place today I could not bring. Man, let my friend say, or regarding this point, my lord, that they did not break the discrimination, that the annexer
No,
5 of my
sir, you have to assess the code. You have to assess the code in placing citations where it has been laid down. What is a reasonable classification? What is an unreasonable classification?
lord. Let
What
the
is
first-
the object sought to be achieved? What is the nexus with the object?
My lord, additional affidavit, annexer 5 that they have provincial services without net and slate. Let them, my lord, reply to that point. Additional affidavit, annexer 5, man. That have annexed it. This college is West Guwahati Commerce College. This is West Guwahati Commerce College, Bodipara, Maligaon.
Okay.
Let them, my lord, let them make the submission.
Yes.
Wait, please, Lordship. Lordship pointed 3 queries before me, Lordship, regarding one.
You are representing the higher education
Lordship,
department. Yes.
One is in respect of order passed on WPC 46442014, Lordship. My lord, may kindly mark the order dated 25/5/2016.
In this proceeding, in this case.
Lordship, that order to be supplied, Lordship. That in WPC.
Okay, that Justice Goswami.
Lordship.
Okay.
So my lord, may kindly mark the order dated, which is 25.
No, you can make the 3 queries of this court, but you can make your submission, whatever you want.
Lordship.
You can make these queries, then submission, or otherwise submission and queries.
Lord, submission is correct.
And then,
Lord,
first-
first I clarify this point.
okay, then you make the submission.
No,
Okay.
Lordship. It is on 25/5/2016, Lordship. It is prior to the Lordship struck down of the Act of 2011 Act. It was struck down on 23/9/2016.
This regarding Kamal Sazani judgment.
Lordship.
Sazati.
The Act was struck down in 2011 Act was struck down on Lordship 23/9/2016, Lordship.
Judgment is dated
Judgment is dated 23/9/2016, Lordship.
23/9/16.
In WPC number T1902012, Lordship.
No. This judgment, Kamal Sadati,
Kamal Sadati judgment, Lordship, in 25/5/2016.
25/5.
2016.
And the act was struck down?
Act was struck down by order dated, Lordship, 23/09/2016, Lordship. In WPC number, Lordship, T190 of 2012,
On
Lordship.
23/9/16 in WPC
T190 2012, Lordship.
3190/2012. Okay.
No,
So at that time, the act was
Act was
existing.
there, and Lordship, that particular fact is, Lordship, in Education Manual 647, my lord may peruse 647, that part is there, Lordship.
Education manual, yes, where?
Page 647, Lordship. 47, Lordship, note first, Lordship. Six, four, seven.
Yes,
Note column, Lordship.
note. Yes,
The Assam Bhensa Educational Institution Provincialization of Services Act 2011 as amended by Assam Bhensa Educational Institution Provincialization of Services Amended Act 2012 and the Assam Bhensa Educational Institution Provincialization of Services Amended Act 2013, which has been struck down by the Honorable Guwahati High Court by the order dated 23/9/2016 in WBC T190/2012, and all rules, orders, and notifications issued thereunder shall stand repealed by the Assam Education Provincialization of Service of Teachers and Reorganization of Education Institution 2017, Lordship.
okay.
The Governor of Assam
Okay,
is
okay.
so, Lordship, that particular order was delivered, Lordship, prior to the struck down of the act.
Okay.
And that's why the contempt proceeding is there,
Hmm.
and accordingly, Honorable Court says that that's because there is a order,
Hmm.
so you have to comply.
Hmm.
And regarding, Lordship, in respect of the post of Hindi, Lordship,
Hmm.
so, Lordship, in the concurrence part, my lord may kindly come to page 40 of the affidavit, Lordship. So 40 of the writ petition, Lordship.
40.
40. 40, Lordship.
Yes.
40, my lord may, that is name of the college is Porkhetti College, concurrence to grant permission for subject, Lordship. My lord may find within bracket Assamese and Hindi, Lordship.
Yes.
Assamese and Hindi. So my lord may kindly turn page 41, Lordship. Original page, Lordship.
Yes.
They have script that particular, Lordship, MIL part, Lordship. English, comma, before bracket, Lordship, it is MIL, Lordship. Bold letter MIL, Lordship. Although it is not visible, Lordship, MIL. That part was skipped, Lordship, here. So, Lordship, concurrence was given, Lordship, in respect of the MIL of Assamese and Hindi, Lordship. And this thing was again, sorry, this thing was again repeated. So, my lord may kindly come to page 65, Lordship. Page 65, where the order was issued by the Lordship Directorate, Lordship. Page 65, Lordship.
Yes.
That translation part, Lordship. As regard, my lord, got it.
Yes, yes.
As regard Gita Rabha and Somindo Kolita, appointed as it to be appointed, Lordship, appointed as assistant professor in second and third post of Hindi department respectively. Their services cannot be considered for provincialization as there is no provisions in the it should be act to sanction second and third post against Hindi within bracket, Lordship, then one post. So my lord may kindly come to page 68, Lordship. Original, Lordship. Page 68, Lordship, original. 68 original, Lordship.
Yes.
Original, my lord may kindly come to first paragraph as regard provincial law, third line, Lordship. who's against MIL Hindi law.
MIL.
MIL Hindi law. That is missing. So, Lordship, as per the authority order, Lordship, there was a single push is there, Lordship. So, second and third push was not provincialized at the relevant point of time, Lordship. For that purpose, my lord may kindly come to page 660, Lordship, of Education Manual. Lord. It's a
663.
660. It's a schedule under Lordship, section 4.2 and 10.4 of that 2011 Act. Lord. So, my lord may kindly come to first column, degree colleges.
Yes.
Then principal is one post, then my lord may lecturers, 3 for pass course Lordship, 1 for major courses, and 1 in each for MIL subject. At that relevant point of time, this is the statutory prescription prescribed by the statute that Lordship, there should be a 1 post for MIL subject.
Each MIL subject.
Each MIL subject.
There
It
may
could
be more than one
some-
MIL.
some
Some
is
is Hindi.
Bengali is there, Hindi is there.
One
Assamese
post
there.
each.
1 post each. So, Lordship, at the relevant point of time, that particular person was regularized. That's because he is the first one. Lordship. Gitarava and that Gitarava as well as Lordship, Somindo Kalita holding the post of second and third post. Then that will be Lordship. That part will be in our affidavit, Lordship. I don't think. Serial number is fine. Serial number is
This Ashok Das was the first teacher
Lordship.
in Hindi. Yeah, MIL.
MIL Lordship. He is the senior most. Then Lordship Gitarava, and she was joined on 11/12/1997. And then Lordship Somindo Kolita.
Yes.
She is the second post Lordship. That's why that order was passed by the authority. That is the reason Lordship, her post was not considered. And Lordship, the regarding concurrence part, Lordship, present status also, Lordship, I can proceed, Lordship.
Yes.
So that is the present status, Lordship. It is issued by the in-charge principal of Borpeti College, Lordship, on 11/6/25. My lord may kindly come that Hindi MIL Government Concurrence for TDC Part 1 on 95. Hindi MIL Government Concurrence for TDC Part 1 on 1997, Lordship. Elective Hindi, yet not Government Concurrence, Lordship. And Hindi Major, yet not Government Concurrence. So, Lordship, only MIL was given the Government Concurrence.
For TDC first year and second.
First year and second.
Part 1 and part 2.
Part 1 and Part 2.
Okay.
That is the Lordship position at the relevant point of time. Now also that is the position. Lord. At present, Lordship, she was regularized as her service was provincialized, Lordship, as per 2017 Act, as because in the 2017 Act there is no schedule, Lord. Regarding Lordship, the maximum cap there is no there. That's why she was regularized, and 2017 Act there is a specific provision is there, Lordship. He or she should be required qualifications of net and slate. That's why she is making the tutor.
She has got MPhil.
MPhil is not a required qualification. Even Lordship, in similar bets of petitioner approach before his Honorable Court Division Bench says that Lordship, they should clear the net and slate, otherwise on the basis of the MPhil, their service cannot be provincial. I place that also.
Under the 2017, she has been made a tutor.
Tutor, Lordship.
Because she does not have the net slate.
Net and slate. Is the reason. Assuming that Lordship, now her repetition is preferred on 2014, Lordship, with a pair for setting aside and crossing the appointment of the respondent and accommodate her, Lordship. If Lordship today hold that, Lordship, that particular person was junior to him, although in the as per document he is the senior. If Lordship finding is that the view is that that particular person is the senior to him. Then also Lordship, at present moment, Lordship, 2011 Act, he cannot give any, he cannot be given any benefit. The act was already struck down, Lord. If a moment lordship has finding is that Paresh Chandra Kolita is the junior-most person by violating
But
the.
Paresh Kolita, Mridul Kolita, I think.
Yes, no.
Mridul. He-
Ashok Chandra Das. Lord.
Oh, okay. No, he is not making any claim over Ashok.
No, I am just
No,
saying.
he is making a claim over Mr. Mukta's client. But
Loss.
he says that he's in mathematics.
Mathematics is
They are
defined
connected.
subject. Hindi is defined subject.
Not connected. We do not know why Mukta's
Not-
client has been made a party.
Not connect. Otherwise, also lordship. If lordship for a moment lordship is finding is.
No, that is not his case. That Ashok is
Ashok-
junior. No,
Yeah,
no,
also
that-
lordship, today if lordship held that, then also he is not entitled. 2017 Act already struck down lordship at the relevant point of time. This was not in the considered zone lordship.
But one of the main arguments of Mr. Saikia is the aspect of discrimination.
Lordship.
He has cited at least 4 examples wherein in similar manner more than one Hindi teacher has been.
That's because lordship that colleges lordship the major subject is the elective subject is there.
Oh, concurrency is also there.
Concurrence is also there. Lordship.
In my pocket,
No, this, have a look at this.
Concurrence आपने आते था कि माइलर आते.
Have a look at this.
Concurrence
that is that certificate issued by the principal. That the mother subject is there from the very beginning. And in this page 66 also, 663 also, my lord, it is one for mother course, one for ML course. So mother course, who is my lord appointed for mother course Hindi? Because Hindi subject there is major, ML and elective.
No, kindly have a look at this.
There is no dispute regarding.
Please give him a copy.
There is no dispute regarding major.
Madam, have you ever, Madam Saikia, please look at this copy.
Yes.
This copy.
Sorry.
Look at the copy and instruct
Yes,
properly.
Mr. Certificate that the Department of Hindi, Borkhati College has the following sets total with the regard to Hindi MIL, Hindi then elective and Hindi major. So all-
No, kindly, have you given this copy to him?
Yes.
Please read what is theirs.
Yet not granted concurrence.
Concurrence not granted.
My lord, my submission that my pen is making this certificate that no concurrence is given, but then how in other colleges, then let them sue my reply that the concurrence was given in other present colleges, Borkhati College, except Borkhati College, Beltola College, then at Borpata College, then GL Sodhiri College, in this 4 Thubri College, let them place the concurrence.
Then
My instruction is that there is no such concurrence to those colleges also for the subject of Hindi.
No, you have not stated that.
They did not.
No, you have not stated that Beltola College, GL Chaudhary College
Yes.
and the Karbi Anglong
Yes.
College did not have concurrence.
Yes, madam.
But here the concurrence is only for the TDC part 1 and part 2, which is a major subject. So for major, there is one MIL, one concurrence is there.
My lord, my question, my prayer before you lordship. Now, concurrence is there, measure. Who is the yet not get government concurrence still, man? The concurrence, they have stated that the concurrence of for TDC part 2 was up to 5,897. Then lordship, MIL concurrence is given to 95. Then when the appointment letter was issued, my lord, kindly see the appointment letter annexure H. What is the date, my lord?
When was Ashok Das appointed?
My lord, that's
After this only.
that's it.
No, it is only for the TDC course that concurrence has been given.
part, Lord.
My lord, kindly see annexure H. It is 30th August 14. Here, lordship. Ashok Das is letter of regulation is issued on 30th August 2014. Whether till then concurrence was there. Let them sue it, my lord. They have mentioned the year. My lord, kindly see when this impugn order was issued, annexure H, on 30th August 14. Then Ashok Das and other teachers were, my lord, regularized in the list At that time, whether concurrence was there.
No, this concurrence is of 95 and 97. This is there.
Yes,
They made in 14. So
No, no.
where is the requirement
no.
of again show?
my point is that they stated that the concurrence was given at the time of 2014 when this order was issued at provincialization. Concurrence was not there for this teacher also. Was only for 97.
No.
Thereafter
This-
concurrence. I did not
Once
find.
the concurrence is given, it continues.
That's the continuous too.
For concurrence, the university was writing, give the concurrence. I have cited those letters.
Now, rightly or wrongly, this certificate is there, Mr. Saikia.
My lord.
This certificate is there, given by the principal now, saying that for the TDC course, concurrence is there. Other than that, no concurrence for
My
Hindi.
lord, I'm sorry that, my lord, this letter I did not get earlier. Today, my pen has given. They have shown the issue letter 11/6/2005. No such affidavit was also filed that there was no concurrence, and concurrence, if concurrence, my lord, is given up to 97, if that concurrence does not continue, whether anybody can be
No,
regularized.
we
have made this.
what we are proposing, we have almost concluded the hearing. We'll close for judgment. You can have instructions on this if this is the wrong information.
No, my submission.
Otherwise also, my lord,
My special submission that this concurrence was given up to 5/8/97 for the post of TDC part 2.
No, it is not up to. Mr. Saikia, do not read something which is not there. It is not up to, it is on.
But thereafter.
Thereafter, where is the
I have
requirement of
read it,
further
my lord,
concurrence?
Can you see my regarding concurrence that I have made, page 38.
38,
38.
yes,
Page 38, concurrence for two subjects, part 1.
yes,
Page 40, part 2, concurrence
yes,
was given.
yes.
If concurrence was given, yeah, my lord, and if by this concurrence, the teachers, Ashok Das was regularized, why not myself? Because concurrence was given for both the subject.
No, not both subject. It is
Yes.
for one subject in TDC.
One
Part 1 and part 2. Part 1, part 2 forms a part of the TDC.
subject.
It is not neither elective nor the other one.
No, my lord, kindly just a minute. Page 38, for a while maybe seen, my lord. Page 38 of my writ petition.
Yes, we are in 38.
Yes, ma'am. Page 38.
Yes,
My lord, government concurrence to the temporary affiliation under TDC Part 1 Art for the session 94-95. Given for the subject MIL. This is Part 1. TDC part. Then page 40.
part
this is
2.
Part 2.
Yes.
So concurrence given to for 2 Hindi posts. One lecturer cannot
Be 2 posts.
No,
TDC is one course.
No, my lord, no, with all my respect, my lord, it is concurrence for the TDC part 2 and concurrence for the TDC part 1. Hindi is both Hindi, kindly see, my lord. Hindi post is mentioned, it is mentioned here in the page.
And in
30.
your page 40, your transcription rather is not correct. You have missed out the word MIL before Hindi and English.
Yes.
Assamese and Hindi.
Lordship part 2, TDC part 2 for the station 91 with following subjects. My lord, it is in the first page also, page 38, 94-95.
Yes.
Then 94-95, then why then what for then the government has issued this order? And page 40.
This is part 2.
That means one lecturer, there will be 2 lecturers.
Not
What?
TDC is one course.
Yes, TDC is one.
TDC, there are 2 parts.
Two.
After 2 years, there is one part. After the third year, it's a second part.
My lord, I do not know. My lord,
No,
my
no.
submission-
That is what is our understanding. Then therefore come to page 40. Following subjects English, then there was MIL. In the transcription or type copy, MIL has been left out. You kindly turn to the next page.
Page 40.
Page 40, come to page 41. We are not attributing anything, but while typing, it has been left out. MIL. Please look at the next page. Madam, please help your senior.
Submit. Establish in Hindi. MIL.
MIL has been left out while typing.
Typing test.
In page 40 also, my lord.
MIL word to missing.
My respect submission in the college, whether it is only ML subject is there. But
No,
the
it is not a
certificate show-
question of MIL survey. It is a question of concurrence by the appropriate authority. Here,
con-
Director of Higher Education had given concurrence to only to TDC course.
But that
Now,
after,
the certificate which has been presented now by Mr. Gogoi, this one clearly states that except for TDC, the other concurrence are not there. So there is no scope
No,
to
Lordship, then-
appoint more than one Hindi teacher.
my lord, page 43, your lordship has seen page 43.
43, yes.
Page 43, lordship, column number 2. That is renewal of temporary affiliation up to TDC part 2. Then, number 2, second permission for temporary affiliation up to TDC part 1. So, my lord, I do not know whether TDC part 1 and part 2 can be one subject. Then, come on, serial number 4, permission to TDC, start TDC first year, major course in philosophy and general course in elective Hindi. So, whether lordship, what I have understood, that elective subject is Hindi and the major subject is Hindi. Two subjects are there. Hindi and elective is not the common because they state.
No, it is not common. So there is no concurrence. This certificate, which has been a copy of which is handed over to
I do
you.
not know concurrence for concurrence. This letter of address, that page 43 by the university. Page 43, yes. For concurrence, but if we have understood that in 94, 95 there was concurrence, whether thereafter concurrence continued.
What is the difference between permission and concurrence?
Permission was given by the district concerned university. Concerned university has granted permission for opening a college or lordship department.
And concurrence?
Concurrence is given by the government lordship. After verification, all these things is it is given by the government lordship. And the permission also lordship, prior concurrence is required lordship.
But
And that
Mr. Saikia has drawn, he's referring to page 43.
my lord, my scale number 4 lordship.
Yes.
Resolved that the college is be granted permission to start TTC first year, major course in philosophy and general course in elective Hindi for the session 2006-2007 on receipt of the prior concurrence of the state government as amended up to that. Even my lord may then kindly.
Then what about this elective Hindi?
So lordship may kindly come to page 81 of this petition lordship.
81.
81 lordship.
Yes.
81. That
Yes.
answer is there lordship.
Yes. Where is the type for?
82 lordship. 82 lordship.
Okay.
82 my lord may last lordship subject pending for concurrence lordship. General subject pending for concurrence lordship. Number 1 elective Hindi. And it was by the lordship, the principal, student principal of the college.
It was not done till then.
Yes. Even lordship, that was also reflected by the latest instruction lordship. That is there lordship. And even lordship.
Yes.
Then my lord may kindly come to page 650 of the education manual lordship.
650.
650 lordship. The persons who were in the considered zone at the relevant point of time under 2011 Act is lordship. My lord may kindly 650 lordship.
Yes.
It's a part of section 2 lordship. Lordship, O.
Venture college, venture degree college.
Degree colleges means a degree college imparting education beyond higher secondary stage established by the people of the locality prior to 1/1/2006 and which has been received affiliation from the concerned university and concurrence from the state government on or before 1/1/2006 and not provincialized under any act. Even if go by the act also, Lordship, there is a statutory prescription that particular subject has a concurrence prior to 1/1/2006, Lordship, that stipulation also not fulfilled here. Yes, because only MIL Hindi Lordship was concurrence is there prior to 1/1/2006, where as per the Lordship, the schedule of the act, which was prepared as per sections 4 and section 10 of this 2011 act, only one post is there. If we go by the statute Lordship, then also not there. And even we go by the Lordship, even for a moment, Lordship has held that the petitioner is entitled under 2011. He is within the parameters of that particular schedule laws. Then also, Lordship, he is not in the considered zone, Lordship, as because, Lordship, the act was struck down, Lordship, in September 2016, Lordship, and after that, prior that, Lordship, there is no attained finality in respect to the petitioner's case. He was not in the category of the qualified teacher at the relevant point of time.
Yes.
And that was also held by several judgment of our High Court, Lordship. I can just hand over the copy, Lord. And one matter, my senior size appeared.
That was a different issue. That issue was different.
Which case? Kalpana Barua.
Kalpana Barua was latest one, Lordship. Kalpana Barua, paragraph 5, Lordship. Paragraph 3 onward, paragraph 5, Lordship. And my Lord may, in respect of Lordship, Purnavati Bomma, Lordship, paragraph 9 onward, Lordship.
What is said in Kalpana?
Kalpana Barua is basically on the basis of the judgment delivered by the Lordship Honorable Division Bench in the
Purnavati has been endorsed.
Endorsed, Lordship. In paragraph 9 of the Purnavati, Lordship, permit, I can read it, Lordship.
Kalpana is what? WPC?
WA 285 of 2018, Lordship. This judgment was delivered on 13/02/2024, Lordship, where the principles of the Purnavati Bomma and law laid down by the Purnavati Bomma was, Lordship, upheld. And it is
Purnavati is dated.
Purnavati is dated, Lordship.
I think Purnavati is also reported.
13/11/2019, Lordship.
Yes, which paragraph?
Paragraph 9, Lordship. Purnavati is paragraph 9, Lordship. In other paragraphs, Lordship, other earlier facts was narrated, where, Lordship, the act was struck down.
Please read paragraph 9.
Paragraph 9, Lordship. The case is projected by learned counsel for the appellant to the effect that appellant was vested with right under Act of 2011 on the date when judgment was rendered in Chandan Kumar Neu cannot be accepted. The very fact that service of the petitioner had not been provincialized and therefore the writ petition was failed makes it clear that the case of the petitioner would not be covered within the four corners of the decision rendered by the review petition. Admittedly, the petitioner was not getting salary as a provincialized employee. Therefore, it would be a fallacy of law and facts to consider that the right had already been vested to the writ petitioner under the Act of 2011, which admittedly has been struck down as a constitutionally invalid. Lordship. Then, Lordship, the review court has held that doctrine of prospective overruling would not apply as the said power is vested only to the Honorable Supreme Court of India It is in such circumstances, it has been provided in para 19.
Okay, we have read.
Lordship. As because the no right was acquired at the relevant point of time, no finality was attained, Lordship. That's why it cannot be. And I'm also just relying, although Lordship says one judgment of the Honorable Apex Court. And even CBI case also, it was recited by the Honorable Supreme Court, Lordship. The state of Manipur versus Sridhar Kumar Ukram case, Lordship.
Paragraph?
Paragraph Lordship 18, 21, 22, and 23. Just I read only 23 paragraph, although I referred there earlier paragraph. Paragraph number 18 Lordship, 21 Lordship, 22 Lordship, and 23 Lordship.
1 to 2022.
Lordship, paragraph 23 is the principle selected, which was laid down by the Honorable Apex Court. Paragraph,
Please.
paragraph 23.
Yes.
The principles that can be deduced from the law laid down in this court as referred as above. Earlier paragraph that was referred, Lordship.
Yes.
A statute which is made by a competent legislature is valid till it is declared unconstitutional by a court of law. After declaration of a statute as unconstitutional by a court of law, it is nullness for all purposes, Lordship. In declaration of the law, the doctrine of prospective overruling can be applied by this court. That part not rely. Otherwise, Lordship 1 and 2 will cover. And that point was also reiterated in 2024, Lordship. CBI versus Raju's cases, Lordship. Today I have not that judgment. Otherwise, it was reiterated by the Honorable Supreme Court. So, Lordship, if my Lordship, if come to a finding that he can be considered in the 2011 Act, then also as per the law laid down by the Honorable Apex Court, as well as by our High Court, Lordship, these cases cannot be considered. And regarding other part also, net slate part, Lordship, our High Court has delivered similarly situated persons cases. Here, Lordship, more than 90 petitioners approached before this Honorable Court, Lordship, regarding the requirement of net and slate part they have challenged. Honorable Court held that although you have getting the MPhil, that cannot be considered in the lieu of net and slate, Lordship. For provincialization of service under 2000.
Prahlad Coach.
Prahlad Coach and 97 others, Lordship. Here it is on Prahlad. And all the petitioners are the MPhil holders of that particular case. And Lordship, regarding that negative equality part, that's I point out one judgment, Lordship. Although assuming that some wrong was done, it is admitted fact that Lordship some wrong was done. As per the 2017 Act, there is a provisions for review, Lordship. Review was already going on, Lordship. Regarding those persons who are unqualified at that relevant point of time, review was going on, Lordship. That part also covered by Lordship, my Lord, in this judgment paragraph 28, Lordship.
Paragraph 21,
paragraph 28, Lord.
20
28, 28, Lord.
to 8.
In above, Lordship, the principle, other judgments principles was discussed. Finally, the Honorable Court says that, Lordship,
Negative equality.
Lordship, a principle axiomatic in this country's constitutional law is that there is no negative equality. In other words, if there has been a benefit or advantage conferred on one or set of a people without legal basis or justification, that benefits cannot multiply or be relied upon as a principles of parity or equality. In Pasobra's case, Lordship, that was quoted. It is a settled legal proposition of Article 14 of the Constitution is not meant to perpetuate illegality of court, even by extending the wrong decision made in other cases. The said provision does not envisage negative equality, but has only a positive aspect. Thus, if some other similarly situated persons have been granted some relief, benefit inadvertently or by mistake, such an order does not confer any legal right to others to get the same relief as well. If a wrong is committed in an earlier case, cannot be perfect. It is the
Okay.
So, Lordship, my humble submission before your Lordship is that as per the statutory prescriptions in 2011 Act, there was a one post only for MIL, Lordship, and petitioners holding the second in the tier number 2 post, Lordship. So the first person was provincialized, Lordship, so he was left out, and the right was also reflected to Lordship. And Lordship, regarding concurrence part, Lordship, the only MIL concurrence is there, and that MIL concurrence is as per the requirement of the section 2O of the 2011 Act. It is prior to 1/1/2006 Lordship. And that's why, Lordship, as because there is a only for one post, we cannot accommodate 2 posts. And now presently, Lordship, as because the cap is not there, so 2017 Act, he was regularized as a tutor, Lordship. And now she is doing as a tutor, Lordship. She has to require in net and slate within a period of 5 years for getting the UGC's full scale of pay, Lordship. That option is there. The even Act itself says that we have to complete the required qualification within a period of 5 years, Lordship. And 2011 Act is already struck down. That Act, Lordship, no relief can be granted.
Where is that 5 years UGC scale?
It is there.
Then what will happen to if she can obtain net
Lordship,
flat?
Lordship, Lordship.
Then what will happen to her tutor post?
He will is a regular post. Tutor will be go, Lordship, he will get the UGC's regular
Scale.
regular scale, and he will be treated as a not a tutor, as a assistant professor.
But in what department? In absence of concurrence?
Lordship.
You said that concurrence only in TDC is there.
He was as a Hindi teacher, he was appointed now.
Yes.
Now as a Hindi teacher.
Hmm.
In a 2017 Lordship, there is no provisions for that part. 2017. In the general subject, there is no provision.
पानी आने वाली पानी
Just to tutor is page 105. Okay. Tutor means and include teachers, assistant teacher, classical teacher, and also include lecturers, assistant professor, associate professor, professors, principals, vice principal, demonstrator, headmaster, assistant master, superintendent, assistant superintendent, provincial education institution under this act who are not eligible for provincialization of their services and whose service cannot be provincialized in the post of teachers under this act due to lack of officer educational and professional qualifications as required as per right to children education act and in our purpose University Grants Commission Act 1952.
That means she can remain to be a tutor, but with the scale of pay.
Scale.
Now she is one of the grievance expressed by Mr. Saikia is only 27,000 per month.
Right.
That can be taken care of.
That came even lordship, the recent division bench judgment is come lordship, whereby the one recommendation was made to the authority lordship for enhancement of the pay of the tutor lordship. The 2017 act was challenged before this honorable court lordship. The honorable division bench says that regarding tutor part, some financial benefit should be given. That also under the considered. Honorable court did not interfere and not struck down the 2017 act, only proposes that enhancement should be.
Okay.
This is my humble son. Oblige.
Before the honorable division bench in Horrendra Kumar case, my lord, Horrendra Kumar called I appeared.
Horrendra is
Horrendra judgment, I will put not paste to the 700 pages judgment. Today I am getting this certificate. It is applied few days back.
Horrendra is for what purpose?
The tutor, regarding tutor, this was challenged. And the division bench honorable division held that my friend has agreed financial benefit should be given.
Increase.
Yes.
Explore.
That's so. Now,
Regarding lordship, the 5 years part, I have missed out lordship.
Yes.
They have complete 5 years. So my lord may kindly come to page 116
Of the book.
of this book. Of this book. He has asked for the qualification. 116 lordship. 116 lordship. Section 7 lord. Section 7.
Okay, section 7. Yes.
Here it says that lordship 7.1, the tutor must acquire the prescribed educational and professional qualification within a period of 5 years from the date of publication of the order of the provincialization of services of the teachers and tutors concerned venture institutions in the official gazette. And after acquirement of the required qualification, they shall be upgraded to the post of teachers in appropriate.
But this 5 years is already over, I think. Her case. Tutor appointed, you said, in 2019.
19. Then
5 years.
5 years. Then we can. 21.
21. You have one more year.
About otherwise also lordship as and when although lordship I tell you although it was
5 years.
although it was 5 years lordship when they are attained lordship they are considered even lordship earlier cases also 2005 act lordship there is a conditional appointment was there only my lord has dealt first type of matter. A conditional appointment is there we have to clear net and slate within a period of 2 years. Some of the cases within a period of 5 years and some of the cases we were appointed in 1998 8 years lordship. Now after 10 to 15 years they have cleared, they have given the benefit. Even lordship last week lordship has disposed of one matter of my senior P. Mohanto Sir's matter. That case was also lordship within a period of 2 years. Yes.
Now it is under consideration. You have said PhD has been obtained. Now it's considered. Tezpur College.
Tezpur College. He is now getting the Simanto Sankotev University law. Now she is getting. Although that provision is there, authority has some relaxation is there.
Yes, 5 minutes,
All right.
rejoinder.
My lord, regarding this financial benefits passed by the division, honorable division, government, I did not get it. I will get it today.
No,
evening.
no, not required. We have
Now,
understood.
Lordship, my pen is silent regarding Annexure H, page 63. That Nathan Sled, they are making, repeatedly telling that Nathan Sled is compulsory. Then how these professors were appointed without Nathan Sled? They are silent regarding this Annexure H, page 63. Out of this, 30
Yes, that's that point. Yes.
30 number of teachers,
Yeah.
only, my lord, only PhD degree was only one.
Yes,
Then-
yes, we remember.
See, I have already
No,
retired.
let me, my lord, what is the
one?
reply?
Yes.
What is the reply? What is the affidavit?
Which
that-
one? Yes.
Regarding this,
But I have already said, Lordship, there were some persons were appointed without Nathan Slate. They are under the review of 2017 Act. There is a provisions for review, Lordship.
Okay.
So that,
Yes, yes.
that is going on, Lordship. I have already stated
Yes,
that.
some aberrations were there.
Lordship, that I will already state.
my lord, with my respect to.
Just give us 1 minute.
This
Just 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
There is a provisions of 2017 Act, Lordship.
Number 10.
One.
Yes,
So, Lordship, my lord, may kindly turn page 1 to 6 of the book.
yes, 126. What is
126,
there?
126 is new Act, Lordship, 2017 Act, Lordship, section 24, Lordship. Section 24, repeals and saving clause, Lordship. So, my lord, may kindly come to last 3 lines, Lordship.
Yes.
Last 3 lines, Lordship. All the teachers whose service were provincialized prior to 23/9/2016 shall continue and their cases shall be reviewed as per the eligibility norms set forth for provincialization under this act. That was already under process, Lordship.
My lord,
It is going on.
my lord, I
And-
differ with this,
and-
with this submission of my friend.
And even, Lordship, I have admitted so many wrong was done, Lordship. That cannot be multiplied, Lordship. Otherwise, also Polatkus just said that an exactly similarly situated, equally covered person can
Okay,
approach before this honorable court.
Okay.
Oblige, Lord.
My lord, my humble submission to lordship. If when this was going on,
Yes.
and the order was issued in 2014, now they are telling that this should be reviewed. What is the order of review? Can they dismiss these professors? Can they dismiss it? Or did they, we want a finality that if you could appoint these professors without this Nathan Sled,
Yes.
this is a discrimination, lordship. Now regarding this Punapati Brahma's case, Justice, Honorable Justice, I could take a question yes, given the benefit to this 6 number of teachers which was challenged before the Apex Court. Apex Court turned down the plea of the government of Assam.
But that was before the,
And judgment-
that was before the ultra-virus declaration.
My lord,
What is the date of the judgment?
my lord, this is mentioned at page, I have given the copy.
Yes.
Yes, lordship.
What is the date of the
Eh,
judgment?
my lord, in person the government order so and so and in compliance with Honorable Supreme Court order, that in the lordship in civil appeal number 172.
No, the judgment of,
So this judgment I will place before lordship. I
No.
have asked my friend. This judgment of Supreme Court.
no,
They
the
hesitated. They
judgment
hesitated.
of, judgment of the High Court is of 25/5/2016.
That was challenged by them.
An act was struck down in September 2016. At
And
the time when the judgment was declared, was delivered, act was in existence.
No, my lord, Honorable, our High Court has declared this judgment.
Yes,
On-
before the,
Just a minute. Judgment judgment by Justice A.K. Goswami.
25/5/2016.
25/5/2016.
Yes, act
And-
was declared struck down on 23/9/2016.
16.
Yes.
But that judgment, however, judgment by our High Court was challenged with the Supreme Court.
Understood, but there was already a judgment. Supreme Court has upheld the judgment. The
Yes.
judgment was rendered when the act was still in force.
When the act was, my lord, according to act was cancelled, act was struck down, then the appointment letter is issued on 15 July 2024. In 24, they have issued the appointment letter to those teachers who, at that time, the act was not in force. Finally, see, my lord. Secondly, the
Aspect of Mr. Saikia, the aspect of
that's the my lord, kindly, my lord. Then if it is so, as per the submission of my learned friend, then why they have continued to appoint the lecturer of Hindi in the list present colleges in the number 4, 5 number colleges? And you have seen the date of appointment, regulation of Hindi professor. They did not controvert it by filing any affidavit. I have filed this case in 2014. This college, Barpata College, then Lordship GL, Chaudhary College, Dhubri College, then my lord, Karbi College, Karbi Anglong College. In these 4 colleges, I have brought this 2 posts of Hindi teacher. Can they show that concurrence was given to those other 2 teachers? Let them place it, my lord. Their only point is that I have not that no Nathan slate and there was no concurrence. Was there concurrence for these new teachers in this Beltola College, then GL Chaudhary College, then Lordship, Karbi Anglong, that Aurangabad College, then Lordship, I have annexed it long back. Let them reply regarding this, that there was Nathan slate of these teachers and concurrence was there for all these teachers. That is why my humble prayer, my lord, discrimination has been done by them. Because they did not come up with an affidavit that nowhere in the colleges in Assam, the professors were appointed without Nathan slate. But here is the proof. Here these professors were having no Nathan slate. And they continued the appointment, my lord, till today. Subsequently, see, my lord. Page 78 also. They have continued the appointment. Two professors in Hindi. One elective, another is simply Hindi. I could not understand that my friend is making submission that the subject of MIR. Then what about the rest about the major and elective? They said that concurrence was not given. Was there the concurrence for these new professors appointed in 2021? What's if these orders were issued in 2000? Yes. 2000. What's it? These Hindi teachers, 2 professors.
where?
At page 67. They say that Hindi teacher can be only one in one college. If it is so, why there are two Hindi professors in all these colleges?
No, they have not said so.
But
He said that it can be more than one, provided there is a concurrence.
that
Now-
is why, my lord. That is why, my
Now, in
lord.
page
my submission.
67, there are 2 Hindi teachers,
Yes,
and in this, which college?
my lord, that page 67, lordship, is regarding this 67. But people kindly see page 69 will be more clear. Page 69.
Yes.
This is order is issued on 26 May 2014.
Hmm.
Lordship, this is Beltola College and 2 Hindi professor at serial number 7.
See the date of this order, May 2014.
Yes,
26 May.
2014.
Okay.
The act was struck down in September.
it is true. My submission, others have in place. There are two Hindi professors are regularized.
No, we cannot assume that there is no concurrence. It is your case. You have to say that there is no concurrence.
My lord, correct, but Lordship Condition page 71, this order is also issued.
71 is also dated 28th of January 2014.
There are two Hindi professors.
No,
Two Hindi professors.
see, you have come to the court.
Yes.
If you say that two professors have been appointed in Hindi without concurrence, you have to say so. Then demonstrate. You cannot just shift the burden to the other side.
My lord, just a minute.
We have noted the date. First is 26/5, second is 28th of January.
My lord, just a minute,
2014.
my lord. The date that page number 73. you are-
73, you have not given any date.
That, my lord,
Tubli College,
that, my lord,
Ruksan College, Karbi Anglong, you have not given
my
any date.
My lord, I will collect this date tomorrow because original copy
These are
here.
pending since 2014. And if you say you will collect it
Because
tomorrow, we will not permit.
Justice will have given enough hearing. But however, I pray for the ends of justice, when these two orders
So,
are issued,
Sakya, only for you, we have been giving you 2 days time.
Madam,
Other,
my
we not have given.
we are very much grateful to Lordship. Only there are two grounds that Horrendo Kumar case, judgment 700 pages, whether financial benefits are given after obtaining the degree or not, that is defined. That I will.
That is besides the point.
That I'll place it
No,
tomorrow.
not required, not required.
Horrendo-
We close this. You do one thing, we can still allow you to give a written submission. Huh?
regarding the financial.
No, written submission.
My lord,
Written submission. Written submission.
with an argument,
A written argument.
I will give it.
But not long.
Give me only 3-4 days.
No, not long written argument.
I will give you only 2 or 3 pages. Lordship.
It has to be confined to 2 and 3. Cannot give
Maximum 3 pages.
maximum 3. And you can give a list. We are still giving you time. List of citations, marking the paragraphs.
Yes.
Because Article 14, you have not stated anything.
That is my lord, I will give it.
Okay.
I'll give it.
You have 3 assistants. You do not work. Ask them to prepare. You just vet it.
Actually, what
You are a
happened-
senior counsel. You are not supposed to do research now.
Actually, I did not, Madam, I'm sorry that I did not get any affidavit from them. Had there been affidavit from them, I could have been more able to explain my case. Now my learned friend is arguing the case. My Mr. Gogoi, that he has made.
That
this
is the
submission.
game he is playing with you, Mr.
my-
He will not file
my-
affidavit.
He's a nice fellow, my lord. My submission before Lordship is
We
there.
have not said that he is not
Affidavit-
nice. He is
Had
still
there been
nice.
affidavit, had there been the affidavit, probably I could have been more competent to place my submission.
No one is doubting your competence. You have done more than well.
So 7 days time if you can.
No, not 70s.
No, for giving the argument.
No,
isn't
no,
it?
not 70s.
On next
No.
Monday, madam.
By Monday you have to give. Otherwise,
Monday.
we're otherwise closing it.
Yes.
Mr. Mukhtar, anything you would like to say? No, day before yesterday we have forgotten everything. Today we are recording. Just a minute. You are for R what? R6. Mathematics.
Yes.
Not connected.
Security subject by
Unnecessarily made a party.
but 70 juniors have been considered. Here, it's hard to see my. Being of other things. There is where my some other business or consideration of challenge, not challenge. Our success 21/7 C that has not been from the challenge.
Okay. This is not the subject matter of challenge. Okay. Okay.
I have challenged the basic one. from where they have got the benefit, where they have no net and slate.
Third. Sri RC Sakya, London Senior Council, assisted by Subramanian Philippe. Also heard Sri K. Gogoi, Leonard Standing Council. This is higher education. As well as Sri Sheikh Mukhtar, Leonard Council for the respond number 6. Judgment is hearing is concluded, judgment is reserved. Monday you have to give it.
Obliged money. Well,
But don't forget to give the citations also. Along with, give the citations only, no need of copies, we can check.
Yes.
Give the paragraph numbers.
my lord.
Okay.